The Outer Worlds, the Spacer's Choice Edition. Yeah, again, and still. We continue. We yesterday already did some main mission and some side missions. With a fresh cup of tea, we are sitting here and waiting for what is happening. Okay, the game loaded faster than I expected. That is happening. Where are we? What are we up to? Friendships do. That is a very good thing. Yes, bring Felix to meet with Harlow. Yeah, that is the first side mission that we can do. Wow. We've done a lot. We've really done a lot already. That's cool. That's cool. It's not boring. It's not boring. So let's see. We need to go to Skilla. There we go. Harlow Space. Let's go there. If he has a base, then let's go, right? I mean, we have Felix with us, so... Was it Felix? No, forgot. Let me have a look. Yes, bring Felix to meet with Harlow. Okay, oh, then we go with Felix. And with Parvati, of course. This is the duo that I chose. You are off and you are on. Very good. So let's go. Let's see what we encounter. This can only be fun. This can only be total fun. Hi. What is that place? Is that the base? Hi. Okay, let's go. Volker, who are you?
Hey, you. Looking for something?
What if?
Where do you think you're going?
There. Felix Millstone's with me. Clyde Harlow's expecting us.
Yeah. The captain said we might be getting a new recruit. That you then?
Sounds like Clyde's jumping to conclusions.
What a start on my Monday. I forgot to boil the kettle and make coffee with
You're on a
cold water.
first-name basis
Oh no.
with Captain Harlow, huh?
Oh no.
All right, go on through.
Tanya, it sounds like it sounds like your start of the week has also been quite confusing and not so nice. Well,
Got my sights on you.
how did you fix it? Did you nuke it or? Hi. He doesn't want to talk. Okay, never mind. Can we go in and loot first? Don't tell me it's all stealing. It is all stealing. Oh, screw you. Game, you are mean. Yeah, I mean, cold coffee in the morning, there's nothing worse. There's totally nothing worse. Okay, okay, we go inside. We go inside. Let's go. Sparkling. I don't know who you are, but you're a terminal. Let me check the logs. Acquisition log. Independent freighter. As usual, we were able to intercept these ships despite how clearly they masked their heat signature. Okay. I'm beginning to wonder about our patron. When we opened up our scanners and sniffed the system for our latest Wildcat, we picked up a signal from a corporate freighter nearby. It was hauling 10 times more cargo than our target. Sounds good. Harlow's the boss. Fuck the board. Why are you still reading Pig? Wake up. If you're seeing this, the board already owns you. Okay. Never mind. Who are you? Harlow. Hi. Let's see.
Well, hey there, Hullhead.
Hullhead.
Clawed your way out of the groundbreaker at long last?
Uh-huh. Sorry, were you expecting me to say something? Maybe a long time no see or a you've aged, old man?
I just let you two work this out.
I thought you were dead. Or throwing yourself against the walls of some re-education center. That's been 5 years, Clyde. The best thing you can say is, hey there, Hullhead?
No, Felix. The best thing I can say to you is yet to come. Also, I'd like to have a word with your captain. So, you took Felix under your wing.
Yes,
Kept
so?
him busy. Good. Kid always needed a place to belong.
He's been watching out for us just as much as we've been watching out for him. Felix's family, mister.
Hear that, Clyde? I've been making something out of myself.
Oh, yeah.
So long as you haven't been making a fool of yourself.
Moron.
I'm sure Felix
I
has
don't like
no
this guy.
end of stories to tell of your exploits together. I look forward to catching up with the boy.
Tell me why you're here.
I'm working on something. Something big. Something the likes of which Halcyon has never seen. and I want Felix to be a part of my initiative. I'm fulfilling a promise I made to the boy, that one day he and I would change the colony together. That day has finally arrived.
Easy there, Clyde. No one said nothing about throwing in with you. In case you didn't notice, I'm pretty happy where I am.
I'm not asking you to walk away from your captain, Felix.
But that's what he was
Neither should you allow
implied.
yourself to be controlled by fear. Change is not to be feared. I brought you here because I want to know where Felix's loyalties lie. When the day of our revolution comes, I want to know that I can rely on him.
First sip was quite a surprise. I heated it in the microwave. Okay, it's a good fix. I mean, it's not as good as making it hot, but it's an alternative. I think it was very thin, right? I mean, usually when you put cold water through coffee, then it gets very thin. But yeah, then allow me to enlighten you. Felix is loyal to me.
I understand that Felix is part of your crew, at least for now. If the thought of losing him troubles you, then understand that you're helping him solve a problem for an old friend. I want you to deal with a traitor for me. Name's Trask. Kill him, and bring me proof of his death. His ring should do nicely.
What did this Trask do to deserve death?
Ratted us out to the board.
Uh-huh.
He's been an informant. Has been for years. When he realized I was onto him, he and his little cadre mutinied. Killed 5 of my own and tucked tail. I don't know where he's hiding, but his wife might. Rosanna. Lives on the Groundbreaker last I checked. Rosanna knows my crew by name and face, but you're a stranger to her. She'll talk to you.
There's more to this than you're letting on.
You think so?
Yeah.
Maybe we should have a word with Trask. Get his side of the story first.
You'd be wasting your breath bandying words with that traitor. But if it makes you feel better, by all means. Remember, I want proof. Bring me his ring. I don't care if the hand's still attached. Here, my token. Think of this as my personal signature. Anyone who knows me by my works will know me by this token.
How well do you know Felix?
Well enough. It's been a few years, but I still remember a thing or two. You had a chip on your shoulder. You'd argue over anything, and you'd never back down.
What do you mean, had? And for the record, you never could admit when you lost an argument.
You see what I had to deal with?
There's something I'd like to ask you.
Let's hear it.
You said you were working on something big.
A revolution is the work of a lifetime, Captain.
Okay.
I've spent my life preparing for the day of Halcyon's reckoning. Everything you see around you is the result of that preparation. A base of operations, loyal soldiers, freedom from the board's oversight.
It sounds like you've got some plan to overthrow the board.
Hardly. The board is rotting from the inside. Tomorrow, next year, a generation from now, eventually the board will fall to pieces. Entropy is the natural state of the universe, Captain. All systems inevitably dissolve. When that day comes to Halcyon, we will be ready.
So you're a band of outlaws living on the edge of an asteroid. Some revolution.
Not all revolutions involve bloodshed and fire, Captain. The purest act of rebellion is to live according to one's own means, independent of any masters. One day, when the board is weak and Halcyon vulnerable, we may claim a piece of this system for ourselves. Until then, we bide our time.
What makes you think you're free?
The skies around Scylla are curiously absent of patrol ships. It's almost as if the board's sphere of influence is shrinking. Besides, our facility is well armed and located on defensible terrain.
Okay.
If the board tries to lay siege to us, we'll make them pay.
Okay, let's change subject.
Something on your mind?
Yes. I'd like to ask you something. Felix tells me you disappeared one day.
I was working on this plan for years, saving every bit I could, drawing plans, biding my time. I never intended to spend my life laboring on the Groundbreaker. When the opportunity presented itself, I did what I had to do. I left.
You might have said something.
I had some ugly business in Scylla. If I told you, I would have implicated you.
You want to elaborate on that?
Hephaestus controlled mining operations all over Scylla. Most of these operations failed. The company pulled out and abandoned their facilities.
Uh-huh.
Mostly abandoned anyway. This one was running on a skeleton crew. My associates and I seized control in a matter of minutes.
Okay, that's all for now, I think. Wonder what Felix thinks about this case. So yeah, let's go back to our ship. Let's see what happens. Oh. Okay. Against all odds, the unreliable takes flight. Yes, it is. Exactly like that. So let's go to the groundbreaker. I think that is where we need to start. Let's do it. Yeah, groundbreaker docking base. Sounds good.
Destination reached. The groundbreaker.
Destination unknown. Okay. Pick the same team. Androcillin. Poisons, toxins, venoms. Fight what nature inflicts. Okay. Oh, sounds good. Rosanna. Let's see if we get anything out of Rosanna. I mean, it could be. If you're lucky enough. Lost hope. Hi. I think if I do that, they will be angry. Here's the bar.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following
Okay.
story.
Hi.
You mind trying to have a moment here?
Yeah, hey, listen. Are you Rosanna Trask?
Yeah, I was called that once upon a day. You need something?
Actually, I'm looking for a guy by the name of Rufus Trask. I'm told he lived around here.
Rufus and I are no longer on speaking terms. I don't know where he is. And if I did, I wouldn't tell you.
If you know where Trask is, you want to tell me.
That's Harlow's mark. No mistake. Guess he's not letting this one go.
Nope.
I don't want any manner of harm befalling Rufus. Not on my account.
Okay, I'm not going to lay a finger on Trask. No, wait. You should worry about yourself.
Hey, easy. I'm just trying to go about my day. Don't need some hired thug glaring me down. Rufus and his band of merry gun hands are hiding out in Emerald Vale. I swear, that's all I know.
I've got a few more questions.
Not inclined to answer your questions. Not after the way you talk to me.
You're right, I was rude and I apologize.
Yeah, all right. What else did you need?
Huh. How much do you know about Harlow?
Precious little. He and Rufus worked together on the Groundbreaker some years back before he vanished. A few years later, Rufus gets a message from an old friend.
Okay.
Something about starting a revolution, something about getting rich. Abandoned his work and ran off that very day.
Sounds familiar, Felix?
He must have been recruiting, gathering up his band of revolutionaries.
Word of advice, kid? Anybody carrying on about a revolution just wants to sell you something. I don't know Harlow. Never so much as bandied a word with the fellow. You're better off having this discussion with Rufus.
Okay. But you and Trask split up?
That's right. Our marriage contract expired some months ago. And seeing how he's technically an outlaw, I wouldn't renew even if I wanted to.
Harlow tells me Trask betrayed him. Do you know anything about that?
Only that Rufus is in a bad way. He came to see me a little ways back. Said he had to go into hiding. Never asked why. He was here to collect his personals, complain about Harlow to me, and say goodbye. In that order.
He didn't tell you anything about Harlow?
No, and he was particular about that. Said I was better off not getting entangled in his mess. Little late for that, says I.
Yeah, says I too. That's all I wanted to know. I'll leave you be.
Appreciate it. No offense meant. Just been a long day, is
That's
it?
okay. It's okay. So let's go. Hey, can you get out of my face, please? Thank you. So, we need to go to whatever valley that was. This is a very interesting task. I'm still not sure that I will kill him. But we'll see. We'll see about that. Okay. So, we're on the unreliable again. Where does this lead us? To Terra 2. Awesome. Go to Edgewater. Yeah, that's good. Edgewater is a good place to start.
We are now in orbit above Edgewater, Captain.
You shouldn't be, but okay. Felix and Parvati. Yes, we go. The dream team for this mission. Absolutely awesome. So where do we need to go? Over there and 720 meters. That could be some... Oh, it's out there. Okay, let's go to the botanical lab. From here we go. We walk there where we need to be. 12 amazing episodes. Terror Monarch. Could be some horror movie. Maybe not. 50 and over there. How do we get there? I'm curious. If there's some form of way... Oh, through.
Here they come!
Ignore them. We have better things to do. Ah, here. Okay, there it is. Are they coming? Stop entertaining yourself. Dude. Hi. Outlaw. Nobody. Outlaw. Hi, who are you? Rufus Trask. There he is.
I don't know who you are or why you're prowling around here, but I'm willing to make a guess.
Hmm.
You're one of Harlow's gun hands, ain't you? He sent you after me.
Well... That's right, Harlow said you betrayed him.
Yeah, of course he did. Thing is, you and I are at an impasse. Harlow wants me dead, and I've got no intention of dying.
Just tell me your side of the story. Why did you betray Harlow?
How do I know that I can trust you?
What's the worst that could happen? Harlow sends a stranger with a gun after you?
Yeah, guess that's a fair point. Listen, I don't know what lies Harlow's dripped down your ear, but you'd be a fool to trust him. I never betrayed Harlow. Harlow betrayed all of us.
Interesting.
The board's got him in their pocket, been paying him off for years. All the palaver about revolutions? It's a lie.
You're a real piece of work, Trask. Not just a turncoat, but a liar, too.
Go piss up a rope, kid. I've got nothing to prove to you. That's the whole truth. Harlow's just another board asset. A two-bit mercenary wearing a dissident's clothes.
Okay. You're asking me to take you for your word. Show me some evidence.
Yeah, I've got proof. There's always a paper trail when the board's involved. I chanced upon some correspondence between Harlow and his employer.
Oh, really?
I don't know that it makes a difference. What was I to do with that evidence? Bring it in front of the board? There's no authority in Halcyon willing to take Harlow to task.
Uh-huh. If you've got proof, let's see it.
I hid my papers before Harlow chased me out. Back in the middle of the base, there's an old vent in a utility corridor. I stashed my evidence in that vent.
Okay. Why would the board buy off Harlow?
Because he's for sale.
Makes sense.
Anything the board can buy, the board will buy. And that includes loyalty. Harlow was a charismatic bastard, and he was ruthless. With Harlow in their pocket, the board had an informant, a pirate, a smuggler, and a gang leader all rolled up into one odious excuse for a human being. Sounds like a deal to me.
Yeah, sounds like one. Okay, what was Harlow doing for the board?
Board sanctioned piracy. Harlow went after the ships the board wanted destroyed, capturing anybody the board wanted captured. If we captured you, we'd ransom you. Harlow liked to do the job himself. Gather up the captives on his own ship, vanish for a couple of days. Only that's not what happened. Harlow's been selling his captives off to the board. I don't know where they ended up. Re-education, Tartarus, maybe worse.
All right, I've heard enough.
Take it you've made up your mind.
I'm not going to kill you, Trask, but I'm going to ask you for your ring.
You gonna tell Harlow I'm dead? May as well. I'm never going back to that life again.
Okay.
Here, take the ring. And for what it's worth, my gratitude.
Anytime. Take care. I'm trusting this proof that he has. I mean, he has said he had some proof, so yeah. Can't trust stashed evidence. Clyde Harlow, there. On the base, he said. Let's go. On the base, he said, in an old vent, he said. Let's go. I mean, if Harlow is a rat, it is very important to find it. Still our landing pad. Let's go here.
Destination reached. Scylla.
Okay. Yes, both again. Let's see where this is. Hi, lift. Wait, wrong place? Oh, dang. Okay, wrong place. Oopsie. I think we need to go to Harlow's base, obviously. Harlow space, there we are. Let's go. Yeah, both again. Let's see. Slim as an ancient. Diet toothpaste. Clyde Harlow. And where's the evidence? There's the evidence. Okay. I want to check the evidence first, of course. As I said, I'm very curious about it. Let's see. So many spare parts. Over there, 4 meters. How do we get there? Here. Stash receipts. Okay, how do we view this? Here, stash receipts. Inspect. These receipts detail payments made to C. Harlow on behalf of the board for freelancing services, included other names of several freighters targeted by Harlow's crew. The manifests and the sum value of all cargo delivered to the board authorities. Okay. So, return to Harlow. Oh, this guy will not have fun. Hi.
What's the word?
The word is Steve. Trask has a lot to say about you, Harlow.
Not surprised. Trask was a dead man trying to negotiate with his own executioner. He'd say anything to preserve his life.
Trask told me you've been working for the board.
That's a damning accusation. Am I right to presume you have some evidence on hand?
Actually, you are. You've been bought off. I've got the receipts.
Those papers don't prove a thing. We've all done business with the board. They own the whole damn colony. Trask put you up to this? That miserable wretch. He's trying to undermine everything I stand for.
Aye, good people. Aye, good. Aye to you too, Relaxo. A wonderful Monday to you. I hope you have a great start of the week. Hey, when we met, you told me Trask was an informant for the board. You were lying.
You've got a lot of nerve calling me a liar to my face.
Oh, yes. Come on, Harlow. Where would Trask rat you out to your own employers?
How should I know? What the hell do I care? Trask was a traitor. I didn't ask you to understand his motives. I asked you to cross him off.
Clyde, look me in the eye and tell me it's not true. Tell me, and I'll believe you.
Don't talk to me like I'm some common criminal.
But you are.
You're the one on trial, not me.
What?
I don't know what kind of poison that snake dripped in your ear, but as far as I'm concerned, you've been compromised.
Looks like we're doing this.
Okay.
That's what you get.
Compromised.
Everyone all right?
Yeah, sure. Just looting. Like usually. Now they're all dead, so we can loot whatever we want. Well, that changed quickly. He didn't like it that we called him a liar in his face. On the other hand, he was one. So, well, you're also dead. What about here? Oh, this is another corridor. Here we were. Here's nothing. With cartridges. All the loot is mine. We clean this place out. Let's see what happens. That we checked. He didn't like us.
What was that? What was that?
Huh? Okay. So much for that. Osmir, hello and thank you for the lurk. Give me just 1 second. I need to do something again. There's always one. Oops. How do you type? Like this, maybe. Bye-bye. Okay. And say goodbye to your account. That's it. Huh? What happened now? Okay. It's done. Relax on me, you... Be creating a coffee art. Yeah, exactly. Tanya, that's a good one. Tea, I just had some. Tea is good. Tea is very good. Yeah, sorry for this interruption. There has to be always one. Every single day. Okay, never mind. What do we have here?
What was that?
Jackass isn't coming!
Well. One more. You got this. You got this. I can loot. Let them do the work. I loot. You are so lootiful to me, Shoo-be-dee. There's more loot. I feel so good with all this loot. This loot is mine. It's an accomplishment. Yeah, it is. It is. But on the bad start of the day, which can only get better, right, Relaxo? I mean, after that, it can only go upwards. If the day starts like that. What do you think? Okay. You're also dead. Okay, so far so good. Can I take this thing? Hi.
What was that? Nice work.
Rip. He didn't even have loot. He was useless. He was completely useless. Hi. You also want to be shot? Hey, you, I'm talking to you. Hello? Hey, bot. Okay, obviously not. Fair enough. Leave him be. No unnecessary bloodshed. mean, it's oil shed in his case. But yeah, you know what I mean. Okay, this place is looted. Speak with Felix on the ship. Okay. Let's do it. Felix, I'm totally not sorry what happened. I mean, imagine. Imagine what happened. Companion's not pulling the... Aha. Felix, where is this guy? Up there somewhere. Of course. How did he get that high so fast? Hi. Talk to me.
This is definitely not how I imagined it'd end.
Yeah, neither
Board's
me.
black, water's wet, and Clyde hated the board. That's something I just knew. Now? I don't know. I don't know what to think.
Well, you never really know what's going on inside somebody's skull.
No. I guess you really don't. I've just got a lot on my mind right now. This is a lot to take in. I always looked up to Clyde. The thought that he could be an agent of the board is just abhorrent to me.
Well, I can understand why you're upset. You feel like he betrayed you.
Yeah, he did. And I'm not sure how I'm gonna get over that.
It'll pass. Give it time.
I hope so. I don't see this one passing anytime soon. You've given me a lot to think about. I'm gonna be mulling over this whole mess for a couple of days.
Okay.
Part of me wishes we'd put Trask in the ground. You know, I think that's just my frustration talking. Thanks for your time, boss.
So dann haben wir es für Minter mit dir. Ja, exactly. So Phineas is the next one that wants to be done, but I'm not doing that. Not yet, at least. Let me check what else we have. We still have the Ice Palace. Faction quest. Grant sublight remote access to the station. Ah, this one. Yeah, I remember. Okay, let's do it. Here's the station. Let's go there. Awesome. We are really fast today.
We've reached HRS-1084, Captain. It's emitting
Nose
a
is not as runny.
docking signal.
It's the last 2 days.
Analysts
Rather quick.
labeled it as normal etheric static. Please avoid damaging yourself or others while you're...
It's already one step forward, relax. So I hope the rest gets also figured out quite soon. I take Sam with me. Let's do it.
out.
Okay. Parvati and Sam.
Quiet as the grave in here. We should get the power generator going again. Might cheer up the place.
Somehow smell a rat. A big fat rat. Restore power and override terminal. Restricted. Sealed. Oh, there's something. Don't tell me I can't go into there. Because I can. Oh. Oh, thank you. Ah, save. Let's crack it. Plasma cutter. That sounds awesome. Sounds like something I always wanted. Pick a blank UDL keycard. That's cool. UDL keycard. I wonder what we can do with that. Can we make ourselves a UDL card which actually opens something? Let me check. Error. Unable to access memory cartridge. Sucks to be you. I think we should restore the power. Exit. Mind your head. So many mines here. Oi! Never mind. Yes, pun intended. There's one guy in the aquarium. I saw him already. Sealed. 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 All sealed. Sealed. Okay, never mind. How do we unseal them? Error. I think we need to restore the power in order to get access to the computers. Okay. 70 meters and down. Could be there. Is here a room? No. Okay. Yesterday I drank double the amount of tea. Oh, that's good. Hi. Thanks. Stuff only. You should also do that today, Relaxo, just to be safe. I mean, I had one tea already, but maybe another one wouldn't kill me. All the loot is mine. Generator state is active. Put it to normal. Enter. Continue. Maintenance logs. Let me see. Critical issues. 1. A toilet in the maintenance barracks does not flush. Oh, that's really horrible. What else do we have? Nothing. Okay, never mind.
Captain, I've been attempting to contact you with urgent news. However, communicational functionality was impaired due to the power outage.
Oh, sorry. What's going on, Ada?
A UDL vessel has been tracking our position and just recently docked with the station. They are patching into the station's transmission lines now. I cannot stop.
I've been waiting for this day since we tagged your ship in Cascadia, Captain. So glad we finally have this opportunity.
Hi, who are you?
My ship is docked with 1084. There's no escape.
Okay. I think we've got the wrong girl.
I think not. The refueling system at Cascadia's landing pad logged your ship ID.
Okay.
You've been poking your nose into restricted locations.
Yeah, well, but
This makes my superiors unhappy. I could peel your ship open like a can of forest. But I'm in a sporting mood.
You're about to make an enemy of Sublight. Trust me, you don't want that. Cat, hello! A wonderful Monday to you. I hope you have a great start of the week.
Paperwork for killing you would be the death of me.
Did you get some sleep, Cat? I'm very worried about that. Of course. Don't tell me you woke up again up at 3 a.m. Please, 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 please tell me. Please tell me. Okay, the paperwork you're filling, you... It doesn't... No, I feel bad. Want to fight me anyway, off the record?
That's kind of you to ask, but we have a tight schedule. It's open season on trespassers.
Oh, okay.
Squad, I'm ordering a recall. There's a misspelling on orders that ought to be corrected. On the double.
The UDL gunship is undocking from the station. They appear to be departing into space.
My dad used to say words have power. You proved them true.
Yes, you did. So, I just remembered I caught you last stream too. I just couldn't remember because of sleepy. Cat, you were completely asleep. you even listened. You even listened when I said go to sleep. And it took you seconds and you were snoring. That is so cute. And yes, 1:43 a.m. Ah, that's early. Yeah, Cat got a shout out. Yes, CatCon. I visited a stream this morning, Stardew Valley, and I had so much fun. It was absolutely amazing. A very, very great Stardew Valley play, among other games. Go there, leave a follow. You will not regret it. Definitely not. It's an awesome stream. My dog woke me up. Ah, that one. Okay. Oh yes, and another thing that Cat has that I don't have is words on stream. Yes, we have that. So, you're so sweet. No, I'm just honest. I'm just honest. Cat, you can tell anything about me, but I'm honest. I'm bloody honest. If I like it, I like it. If I don't, I don't. And this one I liked. Ah, let's loot here. That's so valid, yeah. Okay. very interesting topics this morning, by the way. I was after I went away for lurking. The topics got even better and better. I think one of the topics is about marriage, and one of the topics was proposing. That was very interesting topics. I really enjoyed it, listening to it while I was doing my job here and my work. It was awesome. It was absolutely awesome. Very great topics. Okay. So let's see if we can enter one of those computer secret lab. No. Just spiraled into random convoy. Yeah, it did. But that's the way it should be. Hi. You also want to be shot? Who's shooting? Okay, he wants to be shot. I'll shoot him. Never mind. Where did they come from, these tin cans? Did you see there's a sequel announced for this game? Yeah, Kat. I heard about it. Yes. Peterista, my mod here, he yesterday found already, he found some trailer for it, if I remember correctly.
External fill sterilization measures employed. Caution. Contact with electrical current
Sam,
can be
Sam,
lethal
Sam,
to customer.
Sam, shut up. Thank you. Okay. Security routines. UDL Electro 3000 is online. Disengage it. Sam, yeah, his name is Sam. Personnel files. What have you? Log Mama Bear. What? Kimball came by asking if any of the dogs had been around. I told her what I know. It's been quiet, just as Alpha. She walked off with a spring in her step. Okay, weird. Yeah, very weird. Never mind. Wait. I think I need to make myself a keycard. By the way. So we need to go back into this little hidden office thingamabob up here. UDL. This one. Because now we can access the computers. Yeah, Sam is that guy here. This guy here. That's Sam. SOC. Cat. That's Sam. Okay. He's a modified cleaning robot. No, he's not so cleaning. Now he does a different kind of cleaning. Encode keycard. Thank you. Brilliant. I should head back to sleep, but I'll be lurking. Okay, Cat. Please do. Please do. Have a wonderful night and sweet dreams. Okay, messages. What do we have here? From Redacted. Subject, a closing down. A transport vessel has been dispatched to HRS 1084. I've taken the liberty of upgrading the sensitive materials containment rating of this asset, which means you're permitted to leave with company-branded consumables. That's cool. That's cool. That's all I wanted. Personal files. James is gone and he never said goodbye. Sucks to be him. Kimball thinks that there'll be trouble once the docs run out of warm bodies. If James was around, I know he'd set her straight. Could be. Could be. What about this one now? Oh, this we opened already. Never mind. All looted. Okay. More ammo. Ammo's cool. Wait, what about these rooms? Hi. Looted. Looted. But the computer's not touched. Priority user, Kimball I. Of course morale is low. Who gave those PhDs tanks of nuclear scrambled gas and no warm bodies to test it on? Okay, that makes them angry. Understandable. Here's a draft. Once upon a time, there was a princess who trained to be a soldier. While the other princesses got jobs at canneries and counting houses, the soldier squinted down her sights at the firing range, made sure she hit the target every time. That's cool. That's really cool. Security routines and hack it. Okay. Now we've got level 25. That's even better. Hi. Yeah, because there was only one. Nice that you can count until one. That's already impressive. So here was nothing? Hard. Oh, man. All barred and sealed. Staff only. I'm staff, I've got a card. Have we looted here already? I think we had. But... yeah, we have. Let's go down here. Maintenance logs. Oh, this one we had. Exit. Can we get in here? No, can't. Where was the other part where we were earlier? How should I describe it? I think it was here, stairs. Exit here. Let's see if we can go here. I mean, yes, we can go here, but... hi, door.
They've been left here. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I don't know what's happening here, but it's a little bit suspicious. Hi. Hi. Okay, never mind. Subject Dr. James Guthrie. Alive, extremely unstable condition. Okay. Why would they put him in a tin can? Current status alive, unstable condition. Who? Where? What? Oh, that one. Oh, there's also one. Subject condition is dire. And also alive, unstable condition. Well, creepy? Oh, let's open this one. Oh. What is this place? Big office. Big office is good. Means loot. Doesn't mean here. Let's get over this. So let's see. Personal terminal. Security routines. Hack this. Unlock the personal quarters. Very good. Modify system access protocols. Insert sublight override cartridge. Let's do it. Nice. Then, project summary. Purpose biological hybridization and assimilation strategies. Awesome. Station morale. Again. The station morale seems to have been very bad. 3 priority entries found from user Shatterand E. Charlie, Claire, and James. Access outbound com script. Let's see. Is anyone listening on this frequency? Who is this? I'm the project lead on 1084. I wanted... Station 1084, you have orders to maintain wireless silence until a mission end is achieved. Okay, cool. Sucks to be them.
Job done. We can go home to the ship, right?
I don't know yet.
Years. Holy
Toothpaste.
shit. Don't we know Chartrand from Cascadia?
Safe. More loot. Okay, so far so good. Is this loot? No. Is that when you shit bricks? I think so. I mean, like, literally. I think there's nothing anymore. Wait, let me check this door one more time. Now it's open. Aha, okay. Awesome. So now we have complete access to this place. The place is ours. Okay. Very nice. I like it. I like it. I like it. Okay, let's go back to the groundbreaker.
I wish to offer my commendations for convincing the UDL's gunship to leave HRS-1084.
Oh, thank you.
I did not favor the idea of being stripped and sold for parts.
Understandable. How are you elsewhere?
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
I don't know. How are you? I'd like to continue our conversation from before.
Forgive me, Captain. I would rather not discuss Alex Hawthorne today. I am feeling discombobulated. Was there another topic on your mind?
Yeah, what how do you spell discombobulated? What does it even mean? I have no idea. Very weird words. We don't need to discuss Alex directly, but I was wondering how he improved your design.
Captain Hawthorne attached 98.4% of the ship's processes to my computer,
Okay.
thereby giving me near total control. I have been programmed to deftly calculate navigation vectors through asteroid fields while also operating our ship's toasters.
But that's an important
Alex
task.
also taught me the concept of a personality. He was quite delighted when I crafted one in order to better engage with him. It was basic in the beginning.
Okay. Where did you come from originally?
The information in my memory banks says I am an autonomous digital astrogator, created by, redacted, on the date of, redacted, for the express purpose of, redacted. I have not yet decided if I should attempt to uncover the missing information regarding my birth.
I think you should.
I asked once. Alex did not build me, and would not say who did.
Oh, man. Let's talk about something else.
How can I be of assistance?
I'm in the mood for some entertainment.
Certainly, Captain. What would you like to hear?
Actually, I changed my mind. Tell me a joke.
How often do I make jokes about chemistry? Periodically.
Oh, I like that one. That one's cool. That's enough for now.
As you wish, Captain. I must comply with all direct orders.
Hey, Tanya, how do you even know how to spell that? Discombobulated. Heaven's sake. Confused and disconcerted. That is what it means. Thank you so much, Tanya, for educating me. But how did you know how to spell it? Without having the word in front of your nose, it's insane. Wow. I'm impressed. I'm really impressed. Thank you so much, Tanya. But yeah, you mentioned the Etherwave drama. I'd like to see it.
Certainly, Captain. I was hoping you would ask.
Oh, okay. So we have movie time now. Let's see. Halsey and Helen versus the Brain Eaters. Okay.
It was the law-forsaken parasites.
Hey, she looks a little bit like, what's her name? Jerry Ryan.
I had become obsessed.
A little bit.
My quest to stop them. To avenge my partner, Philip. And my ex-partner, Bernice.
Not much,
and
yeah.
Lieutenant Jurgen. And those two informants had brought me to Rizzo's distillery. But it wasn't just the triple distilled deliciousness of Rizzo's Spectrum brand.
Let's get some popcorn. This is movie time now. Awesome. Ouch.
It was death.
Okay.
I made sure the Brain Eaters paid the price.
Is that Jurgen?
But at what cost to me?
Huh.
It's you.
This is the Halcyon News Network with breaking news. Halcyon Helen has been murdered.
Oh.
Administrator Ludovico of Rizzo's refused to answer the big question on everyone's mind. Who will Spectrum Vodka's next spokesperson be?
Important information.
A special investigation must be concluded first.
Captain, we have a communication coming in from one Administrator Ludovico.
Hi.
Off the transmission, Cedric. We agreed to let me do the negotiating. Law be with you, friend.
Thanks,
I
hi.
am Administrator Ludovico of the famed Eridanos Atmospheric Complex. But there's no need to stand on formality.
Okay.
You may address me as Mr.
Okay, mister. All right, Mr. Ludovico, what can I do for you?
Halcyon Helen is dead. Murdered.
Okay.
Her death is the tragedy of our lifetime. As the face of our new product line, her murder is a stain on the Rizzo's brand.
Uh-huh.
She was scheduled to unveil our newest product, Spectrum Brown, before this tragic event. But we cannot move forward with our unveiling until we apprehend the killer.
Makes sense. Who's Halcyon Helen? Let's start there.
You can't be serious. Halcyon Helen, greatest cultural icon of our colony, empress of the Aether Waves.
Uh-huh.
All right, Ludovico, that's enough. You don't know what you're doing. Let me handle this.
Okay, Cedric.
Captain Hawthorne, Sublight's favorite freelancer.
Hi.
I'm such an admirer of your work. Cedric Kincannon, Sublight Underground. I'm so glad we're hiring a third-party investigator. No one wants to see a troop of UDL guards stomping all over my hotel. Least of all me.
That makes sense.
The murder of Halcyon Helen is a heinous assault on this colony. I look forward to watching you find the miscreant responsible and drag them out of the shadows.
Well, what's in it for me? Let's start there. I'm having trouble seeing... I'm having trouble seeing the death of a 2-bit actor as an assault on the colony.
2-bit actor? Oh, Captain. This isn't Spencer Woolridge we're talking about. This is Halcyon Helen, Princess of Periodicals, Duchess of Dramaturgy.
Oh, okay. Nice titles.
You would not believe the money she made us on Dissident Busters.
How much?
For law's sake, Cedric, could you show a little discretion and not bring up your contraband operations in front of an outsider?
Please, Lou. Sublight Underground is built on discretion. I'm establishing rapport with our new contractor. Let's not give her the impression that you can't be trusted.
Do you really want to do this right now, Cedric? You want to antagonize me while I'm negotiating a contract? Because I promise you, I'll win.
Gentlemen, please, as far as I'm concerned, you're both idiots.
First sensible thing I've heard all day.
Thank you. Who are you?
My apologies, Mr. Ludovico.
Who are
That was
you?
unprofessional of me. Captain, I'm Constable Maria Keene.
Hi.
Hiring a third-party investigator was my idea.
Okay.
I've been studying your dossier.
And?
You're reliable and competent.
Well, thank you.
You've been taking care of yourself ever since you arrived on Halcyon. And you're entirely independent.
Oh, yes, totally.
As far as I'm concerned, you're the ideal inspector for this case.
Inspector Emily. I like the sound of that.
I'm pleased to hear that. The future of our complex may depend on your success. I'll leave you in the constable's care. Mr. Kincannon and I must have a word.
Oh, okay.
Fine. Mud Rizzo's is paying for that hotel room.
I can't tell you how grateful I am for your help. And even though they may not show their gratitude, I know Administrator Ludovico and Mr. Kincannon appreciate your involvement.
Okay, that's cool.
Mr. Kincannon could lose his spaceport if board authorities took over the investigation. And if Rizzo's is forced to cancel its unveiling, we might never recover.
How's it going, Finn? I hope you're well today. Yes, Axel, I am, despite the weather. And we just stumbled into a murder investigation, so it goes very interesting. Well, those two seem to have issues.
The administrator oversees Rizzo's operations. Cedric runs the hotel and the spaceport. They're always at each other's throats.
Okay.
My life would be so much easier if they'd simply learn to work together.
Why don't they? You sound a bit worn out.
Me? Worn out? Perish the notion. My days are filled with catering to the oh-so-reasonable requests of Mr. Ludovico and Mr. Kincannon. What's not to like?
Sounds like a dream job. Them, they're not very likable.
Your words, not mine.
Yes.
Please don't take my lack of disagreement as anything other than fatigue.
No, I don't.
I am a content, productive, and happy member of our society.
But what's it like for you? Extra very rainy, very windy. It feels like autumn. But yeah, Helen must have been pretty popular if her death could put an end to your operations.
Helen was more than popular. She gave something to this colony that no product line could ever provide. Real happiness.
Okay.
No one has ever been as well known or as well loved.
I would speak Kentucky.
Outside of our courageous business leaders.
Yeah, especially Alexandra, since one of the health issues that I have. It reacts very strongly to this kind of weather. So yeah. Hey, you seem competent. You could have dealt with this.
I represent the law, Captain.
Okay.
But what's happening between Mr. Kincannon and the Administrator is politics. Politics are not my area of expertise.
Fair.
The law is simple. Politics are complicated.
Politics are dirty. Let's start there. Relax, there's nothing I can't handle.
I'm pleased to hear that. From everything I've heard, you're a competent freelancer.
Thank you.
And at the risk of sounding impertinent, we desperately need the help of someone competent.
Okay.
Thank you for your time, Captain. Whenever you're ready, I've authorized the Unreliable to land at the Grand Colonial.
All right, I've got everything I need.
Transmission terminated. Captain, we are now cleared to land at the Eridanos Atmospheric Complex.
Thank you. I don't know why they're trusting me to catch Halsey and Helen's killer.
There are several reasons why someone would hire your services. In descending order of likelihood, they are as follows. Desperation, confusion, mistaken identity, inebriation, and genuine faith in your abilities.
Thank you, Ada. I like your feedback. What can you tell me about Eridanos?
Eridanos is a hydrogen-helium gas giant, distinguished by a well-defined ring system. The Eridanos Atmospheric Complex is a system of land masses propelled through a thin layer of the upper atmosphere, where humans are potentially capable of surviving.
Okay, I think that's all. Thank you. Put the weapon away. We don't need any weapon here in our ship. And yeah, I think now it's time for the Nemosh pit. What do you think? I think everyone is waiting for it already. So yeah, we take now a little break. So the wonderful beats of Pico, get your best dance emotes out. 2 minutes, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back behind. Tanya and Exara have taken the dance floor over, obviously. That's awesome. Let me also participate with. Oh yes, I've got this cutie again. Wait, where are you? Where is he? Here, this one. This one is one of my favorites ever. He's so dancey. He's so dancey, it's crazy. And yeah, why not this one? I mean, spinning is always good. And Exana brought in the Haribos, very good. Exana, we need to talk, by the way. Give me just a second. So, let's go in again. So, Exana, 2 things. First of all, the preliminary streaming schedule for this week is out. And since you are not on Discord, I tell it to you verbally. It seems that we have stream every day. Yes, every day this week. Except when I get my new desk. that will be on short notice, then it may be that I take a day off. But otherwise, we have no planned off day this week. So yeah, every day stream 15 UTC. And the other thing is, I wrote it down. Thank you, it's appreciated. Yeah. And the second thing I wrote down here in Notepad, and that is, tell Alexandra, I looked up nice day for fishing, as you suggested. OMG, that is cute. Nice little game. Wish you listed it. I love the idea. So, that is my message that I wrote down in my notepad that I wanted to read out to you. Yes. That is something I did, by the way, already a day before yesterday, but I forgot yesterday to tell you. And then now when I opened, I love the look of it, yeah. I know, right? It's so cute. I forgot to tell you yesterday, but today when I opened my notepad, it was jumped immediately in my face. I was like, okay, Alexandra, remember that. And I remembered. All right, so let's go in again. Wrong mouse. It helps to take the right mouse. Resume. Here we are. We got a murder investigation. So, let's go and solve this. Why not? Groundbreaker. Okay, yeah, we solve the murder first. Let's do it first. I mean, that seems to be a little bit time sensitive. Always nice day for fishing. Exactly, Alexandra. But it seems a little bit longer game. But it seems like fun. It seems like totally fun. Okay, Parvati and Sam. Yeah, sounds good. No, I don't want to take Sam. I want to take Nyoka. Nyoka's cool. Halsey and Helen is dead. Okay. Hey, what is this thing? Looks like a wreck. I've looked at the completion time. Given the RPG elements, I would imagine perhaps 100 hours. Yeah. Extra sounds like accurate. Sounds about accurate. Means for me 150 at least. Okay.
Oh, wow. This is a job? Feels more like a vacation.
Okay, let's have fun. I think. I mean, in the end, we're here for business, but that doesn't mean we can't have fun. Hi.
Hello there.
What are you, a garden gnome?
Atmospheric entry wasn't too troublesome. As a guest of honor, you deserve the best in comfort. Sublight Salvage and Shipping Underground, or Slug, as we like to call ourselves, is delighted to welcome you to Eridanos.
Thank you, Gnome.
I'm the Grand Colonial Head Bellhop.
Oh, Bellhop.
I'm
Okay,
here to grab
right.
your bags and direct you, the
Gnome.
inspector, to the Grand Ballroom, which was the scene of the crime.
Don't make a scene here. But anyway, What's the mood in the hotel? Are a lot of people upset?
I'll say. There's nary a soul here who wasn't a fan of hers in some respect.
Oh, okay.
Just about everybody's shocked. Some people are inconsolable. Hell, even Black Hole Birdie, Helen's beau, has wandered off. Some folks think he had something to do with the murder, but yeah, I don't believe it.
Yeah, I don't believe it either.
He did it. It's always the boyfriend.
Nyoka, come
I
on.
still don't understand why anyone would have it in for Ms. Helen.
Folks get heated when it comes to serials and their actors, I suppose.
Okay. Was she a divisive figure?
Not particularly. But I think some folks were jealous of her success, or otherwise viewed her as a threat. Reckon how she came about her fame didn't help.
Okay, how did she get famous? Spill
Why,
it.
she was a natural. People fell in love with her.
Okay.
She managed to wrangle up a following all on her own. She ended up about as famous and high-runged as your average VP, which rubbed a lot of Byzantines the wrong way. Actors ain't supposed to get preferential treatment. I imagine the admin briefed you about Helen's part in the Spectrum Brown unveiling. Too bad about the postponement. Not so terrible as Helen's murder, but still a crying shame.
Crying. Was the product release a big deal?
You bet it was. Rizzo's rented out the ballroom in the hotel just for the launch event. Reckoned it was gonna be a real swell affair. Rizzo's ain't unveiled the product since the debut of Spectrum Ultraviolet. Invisible to the naked eye, and as it happened, prone to causing massive internal bleeding. Anyway, I think I've held you up long enough. Once you're ready, head down to the lobby. The ballroom is just behind the elevators. Meanwhile, I'll grab your bags.
Thank you, Garden Gnome. What bags?
You're making fun, right? Your luggage, belongings, kit, wherever you keep what you ain't wearing.
Our ship?
You're giving me a pretty blank look. Suppose it's none of my business, but do you just wear the same set of clothes all the time?
No, but I've got a ship. Tanya, that's a sharp eye. So, watch the American Detective and Investigation Discovery. I found who Vika Max reminded me of, Lieutenant Jokenda. That's a very sharp eye. Oi. No, that would be ridiculous.
See, you say that, but I still ain't seen no bags. Know what? Never mind.
Hey, Gnome.
It's not my business.
Can you get out of my face,
Anyhow,
please?
I'll look for you in the grand ballroom later. Hope you can unravel this mystery, Inspector.
This Garden Gnome is confusing. I mean, look at his hat. Totally a Garden Gnome hat.
I could have sworn you just said we aren't allowed to depart.
Wow. Okay. Whatever.
Complex is on complete lockdown.
Hey, loot.
No one's allowed in or out until the
It's not even stealing. Welcome. Welcome. Let's go in here. Oh, loot. Music box. Let's not go there. Let's go here. Hi, Garden Gnome.
Greetings, Inspector. No need to check in here. Your paperwork has all been processed.
Okay.
You should be able to find the Colonial right ahead.
Hey, let's talk.
Sublight Underground appreciates your patronage.
Whatever. You don't want to talk. More loot. That needs to be hacked. I think if I hack something, then I'll be in trouble.
Oh my stars.
Look at this place.
This is the hotel? I only ever seen a place like this in periodicals. Or that one episode of Agent Khan.
Huh. Hotel guest. Hi.
Mr. Kincannon really knows how to run a hotel.
Okay.
Adored her cereals.
I almost can't imagine someone wretched enough to do such a thing. You don't think a dissident could be here, do you?
Get a hold of yourself. The administrator would never allow someone as dangerous as a dissident here.
No, never.
Eridanos is safe. This is all just a terrible coincidence.
Of course, you are absolutely right. I think the idea of a psychopath wandering among us is just making me nervous.
Ooh. Hi. Up. I'm not a psychopath. I'm normal. Perfectly normal. I'm always jumping on people. It's perfectly normal. You should try. Anyway, let's go in here. To the Grand Colonial Hotel. Let's say hi. Constable Keen is over there. Or should we look for loot?
I've always wondered what that mascot's got in his hands. What's in the box?
Huh.
I'll bet you 10 bits this is all just some sort of publicity stunt.
Could be.
With Halcyon Helen gone, does that mean Spencer Woolrich will get all her roles?
I certainly hope not. That man doesn't even act as well as I do.
Of course it is extra. No, don't argue with me about that. Everyone does it. Hi, Garden Gnome.
Welcome to the Grand Colonial. Please make yourself at home.
What about no? I'd like to keep my pants on. Anyway,
Black Hole Bertie's disappeared, you know. The poor fellow must be inconsolable.
Hi.
Oh, thank the law. Inspector, you don't know how relieved I am to see you.
No, it's okay. Constable Keen, nice to meet you. We spoke over the other wave.
Constable Maria Keene. It's good to meet you in person, Inspector.
It's Maria, okay.
Ecstatic to make your various acquaintances and so on. Are we finished with the pleasantries? There's something I'm excited to show you.
Show me. What have you got for me, Doctor?
An extraordinary contraption. You'll love it.
Our coroner has developed a device which may prove useful in your investigation. Our office has instructed her to hand it over to you.
Okay.
Our office has instructed her to hand it over to... Oh, please. You make it sound as if I'm turning over stolen goods. Behold, my discrepancy amplifier. Hold it in your hands. Feel the way it hums with ontological potential.
My god, my ISP really wants me to upgrade my phone. I've had 5 messages today alone. Alexandra, send a message back. Tell them nobody in his right mind leaves this old Nokia somewhere at the bottom of anything. Wait, of the drawer. Feel the way it hums. What does this thing do exactly?
I'm so glad you asked.
Anytime.
Allow me to explain.
Yeah.
The discrepancy amplifier uses a deterministic model of our universe to detect the discrepancy between what should be and what actually is.
Okay.
Then it renders any discrepancies visible by using the power of magnification.
Huh. Sounds like something the OSI teaches.
Oh, goodness, no. I don't care for OSI doctrine. I just enjoy their math.
I'm contractually prohibited from endorsing off-brand technology, but I'll bend that rule just this once.
Okay.
You want to peer into the amplifier and examine the crime scene.
Using Raptor to request a shut up. That's a nice one, Alexandra. Okay. Nice. Thanks for this thingy. Bit cartridges. Take them.
Don't mind us, folks. Normal inspectors doing normal inspector things.
Exactly. So, we need this machine thingamabob here, this one. Energy handgun. Okay, where do I put it? I'll put it here, I think. E for analyze. Okay. Doesn't work.
Take a look at the crime scene. I'll stay out of your way until you're done.
Yeah, but this thing doesn't work. This thingamabob. Oh. Wait, what is this? I don't know. Something is bubbling here. Oh! There are... Look, footsteps. Analyze them.
The discrepancy amplifier is now operational. Greetings, designated inspector and/or unauthorized larcenist.
Thank you.
This unit has detected a discrepancy related to Halcyon Helen. Unscheduled expiration of. Begin amplification.
I see you have been designed with a modular analytical system. What else can you do?
The discrepancy amplifier has been programmed with advanced speech recognition, scientific analysis, and deterministic calculus protocols.
Ew.
Oh, you'll love this. Amplifier, tell the inspector about your features.
Please do not interrupt the discrepancy amplifier.
Okay.
The discrepancy amplifier is programmed to take instruction from its registered or designated inspector.
Yeah.
How curious. I must have set its impertinence levels to flagrant.
This unit's features include an automated personality simulator. This unit has been programmed to simulate joy and satisfaction in assisting you.
That's a very good simulation. Okay, let's get started. Tell me about this discrepancy you found.
This footprint stands out from the normally spotless floor of the grand ballroom. Typically, the ballroom is cleaned twice daily, which means this must have been made by either Helen or her assailant or assailants.
Discrepancy amplifier. Do the size of these footprints match anything you have on record?
Footprint is a tailor-made 8.75, suggesting that its owner was very particular about their shoe size. It is
small.
also the exact size that Halcyon Helen typically prefers. There are traces of dirt throughout the footprint.
Can you analyze the dirt?
The dirt carries traces of fertilizer, as well as the faint signs of crushed purpleberries and grass. Grass, fertilizer, and purpleberries can all be found in the purpleberry orchards, located not far from the Grand Colonio.
Okay, so Helen must have been at the orchards before she died.
This deduction appears sound.
Good work, Inspector. I had a feeling we'd make some progress once we brought you onto the case. You'll need Administrator Ludovico to grant you access to the orchards.
Okay.
Contact him through the secure access terminal in your penthouse suite.
Penthouse
Check in with the
suite.
concierge. Your room should be ready by now. If it isn't, I may have to go shake someone by the collar.
Okay, that's cool. So let's go until before something shake collar, something. The car's employee access card. I need that card.
Teach them to respect the dead? Oh gosh, is that Miss Helen? Can we see?
We should try to solve the puzzle head
Okay.
in the orchards. The prize is supposed to be.
Oops. Sorry, that was a mistake. That was an error. I didn't even know the shoot. Never mind. Hi. But hey, I need to get my room. Hey, lady, miss. Wait, don't run. Hi, can I get my room, please? Hey, wait. What have I done? Oops. Well, I didn't. I'm investigating something. I'm not supposed to be murdered, game. What is this?
Detected nearby.
Okay, this is before or after? Oops. Wrong button. Yeah, well, at least we are healed now. I think it's after. That's the main mission. Okay, fair enough. Huh. Check into the penthouse suite. Yeah, this time don't shoot anyone. Okay, let's do it.
Staring at her won't bring her back, folks.
Hi. Wait, let me come face to face to you. Hi.
I'm sorry, ma'am, but while the hotel is an active crime scene, I regret to inform
Oh,
you
crap,
that
exactly,
all the
Tanya, my
room
thought.
Upgrades, room downgrades, and in-room massages are Oh, you're the special inspector.
Yes, very special.
Cannon warned me you'd be checking in soon.
Warned. Okay. Right, you happen to have my room key?
Ah, yes. We are most pleased to offer you our grandest of grand accommodations,
Oh.
Inspector.
Uh-huh.
A penthouse suite on our topmost floor is now available for you.
Thanks, I guess.
The last guest left her belongings behind when she vacated unexpectedly, so we needed a little time to tidy the suite up for you.
Don't tell me you're
Simply
Salon.
call the elevator in the lobby, and our highly skilled operator will deliver you to your private floor with efficiency and cheer.
Oh, with chair. You've got some high-profile guests here, right? What can you tell me about them?
My apologies, Inspector, but that would be a severe violation of guest privacy.
Oh, man.
We here at the Grand Colonial firmly believe that... All right, my supervisor just walked out of earshot. Some folks just don't understand the importance of gossip.
I know, right?
About
Gossip.
And what would you wish to know?
Your friend? Hey, listen, did you notice anything about Halsey and Helen before she died?
You know, out of everyone here, I probably knew the least about Helen. I'm not much of an Aether Wave watcher myself.
Yeah, it's okay.
And Helen always had a crowd of admirers chasing her, you see. So she rarely stopped to chat. Friendly enough, surely, but always seemed untouchable. Emphasis on seemed.
Okay. Did you ever see Helen acting strangely?
Now that you mention it, she was usually calm and collected, but every so often I'd see her looking all wild-eyed and intense.
Yeah.
It seemed as if she was determined about something. Or maybe she was just hungry.
Could be.
That woman ordered a lot of food. Maybe show business gives you a faster metabolism.
Or maybe she was pregnant. Heard Black Hole Bertie was staying here.
Ah, Bertie. Is he bigger than he is dumb, or dumber than he is big?
Both.
I have a bet with a friend. Not sure we'll ever get it to pay out.
Maybe not.
Bertie used to be Helen's beau, though he isn't anymore, and not just because she's dead. If I had 1,000,000 bits, I'd spend every one just to learn what caused their split.
Okay. Helen's co-star, Woolridge. He have any reason to want her dead?
If looks could kill, he'd have put her in the ground 10 times over.
Oh.
Man's clearly jealous of her success compared to his.
Uh-huh.
See, I'd bet we're the only two people thinking about him in all of Eridanos. And I only am because you mentioned his name. If you leave woolly cow milk out, it turns to curds.
Okay.
Leave the curds out, they begin to get stale, then rot.
Wow. Okay.
Woolridge is on his way to the trash bin, and everyone knows it.
Ooh.
Either he's in denial, or he knew Helen would be checking out soon, judging by his increasing demands for a room upgrade.
Huh. Okay, that's enough gossip for right now. It's not, but...
That's a shame, Inspector.
I know.
What if I wanted to know a little about you?
I'm a freelance captain, changing the colony one high-stakes encounter at a time.
A dashing gunslinger type thing.
You could say so.
I'm sure the investigation will turn out splendidly in your hands.
I know, right?
Or at least Mr. Kincannon seems confident enough to believe so.
Yeah, the Grand Colonial sure is interesting.
It certainly is a marvel of modern ingenuity, luxury, and ambition.
Uh-huh.
Please, allow me to answer any curiosities you might have about our building and the amenities on offer.
Oh, yes, please. Everything. What does the penthouse have to offer?
Twice the size of the next biggest room,
Oh.
and kitted out with any amenity you want, as well as many that you won't.
Loot?
Best to enjoy it while you can, Inspector. Typically, the only people who can afford the penthouse suite have enough bits to suffocate everyone on Terra 2.
Oh, that's cool.
Also, please inform me if Woolridge gives you a hard time about getting a better room than his. Don't tell him I said this, but everyone on staff wants to strangle him.
Ooh, why is that? Is there anything special about the upper levels?
Most certainly.
Uh-huh.
All the important folks can be found in the utmost parts of the hotel.
Okay.
You can hardly walk 3 feet without bumping into a tossball grate or a bored exec.
Uh-huh.
But maybe don't bump into them. Could be harmful to your health.
I convinced them to stop messaging me unless they want to stock the Asus phone that took forever. Exandra, that's quite convincing. But yeah, no one seems to talk much about the lower levels of the hotel.
Who would be interested in a staff-only area?
Oh.
Most folks never ask about the sewers beneath Rizzo's plant, either.
Fair. You can't honestly tell me there's nothing of interest in an entire half of the hotel.
Of interest to your investigation?
No, of interest to interest.
Well, I suppose there is that one door we're not supposed to open.
Oh, there's one door.
But I'm sorry, Inspector. I'm not authorized to grant you access to any staff sections of the hotel.
That's okay.
You'll have to find a way in on your own.
I can, and I will. Thank you, that's enough about the hotel.
If you're sure.
Yes, I am. Bye-bye. Okay, so... Awesome. There's again a guarding gnome. What is he doing there? Why is he locked in?
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
What do you mean? Oh. What is this? I can't examine it. But it's a timeline discrepancy. Very important. Oh, this is stealing again. I hate you, game. Even the bucket I can take. I cannot take.
We should try to solve the puzzle hedges in the orchards.
I got a gnome.
Hello there, my inordinately esteemed guest. If my hello were any more earnest, this loudspeaker would explode. What authorized floor can I bring you to?
I forget, but with this detective stuff, did you ever play Shadows of Doubt? Not yet, Alexandra. I'm waiting for my new desk and my new setup, but it will be this summer. Definitely this summer, within 2 months. Then we will play it. Bring me to the penthouse suite, please.
Next stop, the finest seat in the house.
Sam! Nyoka! Parvati, everyone is here. Awesome. Okay. Sam is the bartender, obviously. This is definitely not stealing, because it's mine. It's my suite. What do we have here? Yikes!
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Okay. Again, one of those timeline discrepancies, whatever that means. My loot. My loot. All mine. Welcome, Arbellamy. Huh? Administrator, what do you want? Thank you for choosing the Eridanos Atmospheric Complex as the site of your next publicity and marketing campaign. Okay. I don't understand why you and I must be enemies. Are we not both branches on the same tree of privilege? You command audiences with your masterly performances on the other wave, and I command the attention of our corporate leaders. Okay, that's to Ruth Bellamy from the Prophet of Profitability. What a name. Miss Bellamy, you are a talented actor. I need a hack A-team. I need a hack A-team. Can I make that happen? Let me have a look. Hack 80. Hack 60. I can. But should I? I think there are more important things to do than hacking everything. Guest advisories. Your safety is our responsibility. Search house is not refundable. The Grand Colonial is not responsible for death or dismemberment that occurs off hotel ground. Okay, fair enough. But speaking of which, let me check here, because I think these ones could be all 60 now. Yeah, because it can and it should. Nice. This is 50. We have a perk point even. For what? We have 2 perk points even. 10% damage per subsequent hit. Okay. Revive companions to 25%. Headshot kills deal 25% of their own damage to enemies. Oh, cool. Improvised weapon damage. Combat effect. You deal increased damage. Okay. I don't know what I want. Nothing.
Inspector, I understand you visited the scene of the crime.
Yes, I did.
Halcyon Helen was an important cultural icon.
Okay.
She will be sorely missed.
Okay. You mean Ruth Bellamy? Halcyon Helen was just a character.
Halcyon Helen was more than a character.
Okay.
She was a brand. Her death will now be associated with Rizzo's Spectrum Brown. You understand why that worries me.
I get it. You don't want to be responsible for a drink that kills people.
I do not. Spacer's Choice has that market cornered.
Ooh, burn.
Back to the matter at hand. Tell me about your investigation.
Okay. Hey, listen. I've got a lead. I can't tell you why, but I need access to the orchids.
Your discretion is appreciated. I admit, I'm beginning to feel more confident in this arrangement.
Oh, that's cool.
Here, I'm granting you access through the gates to the orchards. You're officially authorized to see this investigation through to the end.
Thank you so much.
There is one caveat. Cedric's being rather intransigent about letting you into the spaceport. Possibly he's trying to hide something. Possibly he wants to annoy me. Possibly both.
Possibly. I bear that in mind.
You have a lead to chase. Law speed, Inspector.
Yes, thank you. I'll be back. Okay. What do we have here? Felix. Why is this? Is this all dirty dishes? I don't know, but loot. Chocolate. Some drink. Some Borswurst. Okay, awesome. More chocolate. Something else. Something else. Ooh. So it's definitely my weapon before. Do we need to repair anything? Not really. What about armor? Also not really. It's okay. Alright. Oh, we have 2 floors here. This Vicar Max. Oh, no, we don't have 2 floors. This is just a launch of some sort. Okay. Sounds good.
Hi there, Inspector.
Hi.
It might be a little beyond my job description to ask, but at my heart, I'm still a bellhop. Was the suite to your liking?
Well, I didn't even know they made hotel rooms that large. It was great.
Good. I'm glad. Now, I'd love to bring you to a floor of your choosing.
Thank you. I'd like to visit the... Lobby, please.
To the lobby we go.
Yeah, we take Nyoka and Parvati again with us. Definitely. It's a good team. I mean, they keep my back clear, and I get everything else done. Hi, Garden Gnome. So now I have access to wherever I want, obviously.
How? Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Hi, who are you?
Terribly sorry, but I can't chat just now. Someone on the second VIP level just ordered 15 canid meat pies, and if I don't get to it now, it'll be my head.
It's your head anyway. Hey, listen, I'm Inspector. I've got some questions to ask you about Halsey and Helen's murder.
I understand your devotion to your job. Really, I do. And I hope you'll understand mine. Things might change if you had something very particular to talk to me about, but I'm afraid I'm just too busy to talk right now. I'd be delighted to chat with you later.
Okay, fair enough. Rude, but fair. Out of order. Hi, Gnome.
I hope you catch the killer soon, Inspector.
Thank you.
I don't want to see the Grand Colonial shut down.
More gnomes. Is this Gnome Central?
Get anything good for lunch?
Pea-free nut butter and jelly-free jam on premature bread. Tastes like nothing.
Looks like you win this round. I couldn't afford lunch, so I caught a sprat lurking around crew quarters. Bony, but it's something.
You know those things...
Okay. This is stealing. Yeah, this is definitely Garden Gnome Central. Steal. What is this door here? Transition to Eridanos. Okay. We'll go out here then. Workplace malaise. Okay. For a slug storeroom key to unlock. Where do we get that one? Fighting the looting instinct as always. No, I'm not fighting it. I'm just postponing it. You can be sure I will loot, especially this room here, but I need the slug storeroom key to unlock it. Hi. Workbench. Stealing again. Well. This looks a little bit run down, but... Okay. So this orchid is 563 meters away. Over here somewhere. And since it's the first time, we need to walk there. Okay. Let's do it. But yeah, there's no way that I would abandon looting. No way. No way. Even if it kills me, if it kills me the second time, then I can rethink. But before that, no. Hi.
No one's supposed to be coming or going. And when I can't get a hold of anyone in the orchards, I can't make sure of that, can I?
No, Miss Vargas. Sorry, I'll work on getting a hold of someone.
Great, you do that. I'll be waiting right here.
Who are you?
Swear to the architect, Matthias, if you've lost your rifle's ionization coil again. Oh, wait, you ain't part of my crew. What do you want?
Are you okay? You sound a little tightly worried. You sound a little tightly wound.
Tightly wound? Tightly wound? Damn right I'm fine. I'm going
Of
to
course.
my calm place where there's peace and quiet and none of my sprat fucking subordinates can bother me.
Oh.
On behalf of Slug, I'd like to apologize for that outburst, as well as all of my future outbursts.
Apology accepted.
Guess I'm a little wound up. You would be too. Between the landing pad, lockdowns, gate closures, and constant questions from angry guests, I've got a lot on my plate. And if that don't beat all, one of my crew is AWOL.
Oh. Is it Matthias?
I wish. Matthias is about as useful as a manta queen in a Saltuna cannery.
Okay.
Wouldn't give a damn if he were lost. Frankly, he'd be doing me a favor.
All right. A missing person. I'm actually an inspector. Could look into that for you.
If you're serious, I'd appreciate the help.
Yeah, sure.
We've been missing a few days, and we're low on staff as it is.
Okay. I look into it. What do I need to know?
The missing crew member's Evan O'Connell. He's one of about 2 slug agents I can trust with more complex tasks than stand here and look tough.
Okay.
Friendly type. Well-behaved, followed orders. Anyone else, I'd think they got drunk and fell asleep in a ditch somewhere, but O'Connell's not really the type.
Uh-huh.
He was last stationed at the Wilderness checkpoint. I'd search there first.
Okay. I'll get on that. Wilderness checkpoint. Whatever that is. That's the Purpleberry Orchids. They're important for the murder investigation. Let's go there. I mean, this place is a little bit like on fire. Obviously. Over there. Ah, there's a middle island. Okay. Can we loot it? Or is that against stealing? Hi.
Captain, look out!
Thank you. That's why I took you with me. What are those guys? Marauders. Okay. Thank you. Of course we did. Don't tell me you doubted it. Well. Well. That was surprising. Marauders here. Fair enough. He looks a little bit lost here. Okay, let me get my detecting thingy back. This looks like some form of statue now. Mad pig. Okay, so far so good. Can't get over there. Never mind. Okay, let's get down. More loot. Not fighting, just looting.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Where? Oh.
The garb on this security guard identifies him as a member of the Rizzo's Corporation. His rank would have been that of Jawbreaker or higher. The
Okay.
security guard has experienced premature expiration. Evidence strongly suggests a conflict with marauders.
Such as pockets. And then pay your respect.
Rest in peace, buddy.
Okay. Priorities. Nice. More ammo. More ammo.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Where? Here? No. This is where we came from. Then here. Also no. This thing is weird.
Hi.
Did someone say hi? Hi. Okay. Wasn't me. Alright.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Yeah, where? Ah, up there. How was I supposed to scan that?
Hardline discrepancy detected nearby.
Yeah, I know it's up there. 55 of 90. 90 we can never get. There's not a chance. For hacking. No, we can get it to 80. Not even. Okay, never mind. Hey. Get up there! I need to get up there. In order to be able to scan there. Shoot, how do I get up there? Oh. Ammo. No, not ammo, weapons. That's awesome. Thank you. It's very nice of someone to leave me some weapons here. I can't scan it. Like machine gun.
Hey, Crew C. It's Amelia. Evan must have gotten into the Spectrum in these crates.
Okay.
Listen to this. Come out! Come out to play! Wow. He's having a grand old time. I'm gonna take him to A2 under the hotel so he can sleep it off. I'll meet you back at the orchard straight after. See you soon. Evan, come on, you slackwit.
Slackwit. Okay. Evan is a slackwit. At least we learned that. I need to get there. Question is only how. I hate parkouring. Because I suck at it. No, 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 not in this direction, you idiot. As I said, I suck at parkouring. Ah. Ha! 3, 2, 1, go. Hop! Wow. I made it somehow.
This card also expired prematurely, following a violent encounter with marauders.
Okay. Pay our respects again. Alright. And take his weapons. Hi, guys. Okay, let's go over there. To the other side. There's some really strong ropes here. If it's only 4. Purpleberry Orchid. Okay. Hi.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! It's Rizzo's! Welcome to the Purpleberry Nut Hut, you wonderful, wonderful customer!
Oh, thank you.
Thank you for giving my humble existence value.
It's okay.
I can't tell if she's happy or in serious pain.
Both.
I sure am! Good lamps you got on you to take notice.
Hey, what in-law's name is on your neck?
Oh, that? I call it my little passenger. I don't know why. The name just appeared in my head when this thing showed up on my neck.
I mean, you could say what you want, but look at her. She looks totally like one of those people from Be Happy Few who's totally on Joy. But yeah, okay, don't move. I'll try and cut it off for you.
Don't you dare! Or I'll cut something off you!
Oh, wow.
Gosh, I'm sorry. I don't know where that came from.
From inside you.
I just felt this urge to protect my little passenger, even if it means hurting you.
Ah, okay. Well, that's not normal behavior. How long have you been like this?
Couple of days.
Mhm.
Ever since it showed up, I've been feeling happier and happier.
I told you, Joy.
I really can't imagine life without my little passenger.
Of course not. Hey, that's cool. So where did you find this little passenger?
I don't know. It just appeared one day.
Aw.
I guess I just picked it up while working in the orchard.
Possibly.
Sometimes I wonder how it showed up, and I start to worry.
Yeah, you better do.
But worrying feels bad, and I hate feeling bad.
Oh, yes, of course.
So I don't worry about
You
it.
don't. Okay, hey, that's great. Can we change the topic?
Now I'd love to get you something.
Oh, cool.
Maybe a couple somethings?
Yes, please.
Whatever you like, I can sell it to you at a low, low price.
A knife that I can cut your little passenger off? No, Anything you can tell me about the orchids?
I'm so glad you asked.
Oh.
The orchards are my third favorite subject, with my first being Rizzo's refreshing drink,
Of
and
course.
my second being Rizzo's toothsome confectionery.
Oh, they are awesome.
Our orchards are the source of 63% of Rizzo's total produce, which correlates to 112% of fresh goods throughout all of Halcyon.
Oh.
Give or take a few percent, of course.
A few. Okay.
If you want to know more about each part of the orchards, might I recommend one of our fantastic
Oh, yes,
tours?
please.
One
You
of
can.
our options is even audio-guided as a special bonus feature.
Ooh, that's awesome. I might be interested in hearing more about your tours.
Oh, I'm so glad you said
Oh,
that.
anytime.
Our tours are my fourth favorite
Ooh,
subject.
really?
Every part of the orchards is so rich with Rizzo's lore. Buy a tour ticket and anoint yourself with knowledge.
Can I shoot you after that? I would like to. I never wanted to shoot an NPC as much as I wanted to shoot you now. But okay, what are my options?
We have 3 tour options: Premium, Premium Plus, and the Golden Ticket.
Of course we take Golden.
Each option is wonderful in its own special way.
Of course it is.
Premium includes a 10-minute pass to the Sprat Petting Zoo.
Hmm?
Premium Plus comes with the novelty Purpleberry and Amber, and the Golden Ticket is audio-guided in addition to being self-guided.
Oh, that sounds so awesome. Hey, listen, I buy a ticket.
Which kind would you like?
Golden place.
You're in luck. We have one
Awesome.
left. Normally they're 100 bits, but seeing how I'm sold out of everything else, I can give it to you for just 90. How does that sound?
70. Ugh, dang, I can't even haggle. Okay, I take it.
That's great. Thank you so much.
Okay, hey, Halcyon Helen was in the orchids before she died. Have you seen her?
No, I'm sorry. The only celebrity who shopped recently is Black Hole Birdie.
Of course.
Quite the affable man, as it so happens. And the stories are wrong. He could probably lift 2 benches of tossball players at once, not just one. Laws, not just affable, but virile, too.
Oh.
Ooh, wait a minute. Now that his beau's dead, that means Birdie's single.
Oh, yes.
Maybe I'll strike up a little more than conversation the next time he comes
Oh, please
by.
do, please do. Okay, hey, do you do know Bertie is a suspect in Helen's murder investigation, right?
Oh my! Birdie, a murderer? Well, everyone has their flaws.
Yeah.
I'll be sure not to bring it up on our first date.
That's smart. Hey, listen, but yeah, what do you have on sale? Uh-huh. Nothing interesting, at least not for me. Do we have anything to sell to her? You could sell a clutter or something, just to get rid of it. 126 of 350. So yeah, it's not because of the... It's not because of the... inventory, but it's just to shut up.
Our alcohol stocks are larger than ever.
I know.
And a good thing, too, because I just can't seem to stop myself from getting into them. Our products are just that good.
And you just now said that you were sold out, so where does the alcohol suddenly come from? Can I steal your cash register? No. Dang. Wow, this person is weird.
Maybe I could hold up my end if your people weren't sabotaging my operations.
Hi. You seem to be the boss. Let's talk.
And if sabotaging the orchards weren't enough, you had to make it personal. You really had to bust my Insta coffee maker too? The nerve.
Hold that asinine thought. Who was this armed stranger who just wandered into your office? Back up for a fight you can't finish?
What the hell are you talking about? I don't know this lass. I think it's mightily more likely that she's under your payroll.
Whoa, okay.
Burn down what you haven't already.
Just here to investigate a murder. Go about your business.
I see. Just a visitor then.
Yep.
Congratulations, Hathaway. Not everyone's abandoned your orchards.
Well, shame that you're trying to change that. Anyway, sorry for the heated reception, stranger. There's just been some trouble here of late.
Okay.
Name's Overseeing Orchardist Hathaway, and I'm in charge of these orchards.
Though it seems like certain groups, which will remain unnamed, are trying to change that.
Aha.
Looks like I'm stuck playing the part of customer service rep. Guess it's different from the usual, at least. Something I can do for you?
I'm not sure yet. I overheard you mention sabotage.
Yeah. Just another woe to add to the pile. In the past, the Orchard subcontracted security work from Slug. You know, keep the malcontents on staff from causing too much trouble. But between the Spectrum Brown unveiling demanding all of our resources and the recent uptick in worker accidents, we just ain't got the budget for security.
Okay.
And, of course, Slug has decided that instead of being reasonable, they're just gonna sabotage our operations until we start paying them again.
Look at the poor Rizzo's manager, lying about Sublight to make himself feel better. Shame he skipped where Rizzo's were short on our payments months before the new unveiling.
Okay.
At the end of the day, it's obvious that Slug is sabotaging us. I ain't paying until they come clean.
What sort of sabotage has there been?
Oh, you know, nothing particularly troublesome. Just rogue exterminator mechanicals, opening fire on anything that twitches within 300 yards of them. We've also got a large group of new saplings, all dead from some kind of toxic substance. Poison, I'd guess.
Obviously.
Forget the tower processing console, which probably just shorted out and stopped working on its own, even though it's outfitted with 3 separate backup systems.
There are a suite of explanations for what could have happened, most pointing to Rizzo's worker incompetence. My people didn't sabotage anything.
Huh. You mentioned an increase in bug accidents.
It's the strangest thing. Like everyone forgot their 10-minute workplace safety seminars.
Oh.
That's twice as long as the next leading brand. Our people should be safety experts.
They should, yeah.
But I've seen folks step on open electrical wires, drop pallets on each other. One damn fool even blundered into a wasp-keto hive.
Wasp-keto?
Even as he died, he looked fairly pleased.
Okay. I could figure out what's really going on.
Thank the law. Some good news. You hear that, lapdog? Truth's coming. Better fess up while you still can outside of an interrogation room.
While I'm sure you'd love to have a scapegoat on whom you can pin your own incompetence, I suspect you'll be disappointed. But what do I know? I suppose it's up to your new hiree.
Now you talk. Tell me all.
I'm sorry you had to come in on such a brusque conversation.
It's okay.
Not everyone appreciates the work Slug does on Eridanos.
Yeah, what about
Especially
that?
not folk that Slug is trying to extort.
Alright, it seems I need to say it yet again. We're not stomping upon your purple berries or knocking your workers off the planetoid. All we want is for you to pay your dues.
And I want you to stop setting our exterminator mechanicals loose and breaking our machinery.
This is how the conversation has gone for the last hour and a half. As you can see, it hasn't been terribly productive.
I've seen worse. Hey, listen, I'd like to ask a little bit more about you.
You're welcome to. I don't have any secrets.
Okay, do you do anything other than make sure Slug's business partner pay on time?
Certainly. When I'm not out on a job, they usually stick me in the Slug mess hall.
Oh, okay.
I may be a service collector, but that doesn't mean I can't make a damn fine trip of kale pie. What can Slug do for you?
Oh, that's a good question. You see any sign of Halsey and Helen recently? Suspended a wonderful Monday to you.
Nope. Sorry, but this is the first I've visited this area in over a month. Shame about Helen. Liked her movies.
Okay.
Oh, me too. We didn't get many episodes of Terror on Monarch back in the Vale, but I thought she was great in Dissidents from the Doomed Planet.
Celebs as big as Helen always seem to elicit strong binary opinions in people. But that's neither here nor there.
Suspended, was there a break for the training? Okay, what seems to be your problem with the overseeing archivist?
Well, he's being difficult, as you've no doubt seen. All I'm here to do is enforce an agreed-upon business relationship. But our friend here is disinclined to settle.
Okay.
Don't tell me to settle. Why don't you settle?
Yes, I'll be sure to do that.
Oh.
I know what you must be thinking, but no, I'm not here to atomize his kneecaps. I just want Slug to get what we're owed.
Fair enough. Is this an official arrangement with Rizzo's?
Much as we love giving the bureaucrats 29% of our profits, technically not. Official contracts have some rather obscene fees and documentation. Instead, our company's opted for a non-official manager's agreement. I'm just here to make certain our friend over there pays on time.
Uh-huh. Are you sure? You sound a bit like an extortionist.
Do I?
Yes.
Didn't realize that expecting my company to be paid for its work was extortion.
I said a little bit.
You should try telling that to the board.
Okay.
Regardless, Slug's Protection Service has ensured that Rizzo's has had zero problems with its shipments at the docks, and all for a reasonable price. We haven't been hostile when their payments came up short either. In fact, Rizzo's is more of a danger to the orchards than us, considering all the workplace injuries.
Okay, so summer break ended today. Suspended. Does that mean you are aiming for the #1 spot again? In the league? I hope so. Hey, any truth to his accusation of sabotage?
If I hear that question one more time, I swear. Look, we just want to get paid. Hampering our clients' productivity is not a good way to get paid. In fact, it's bad business.
Makes sense. Hey, maybe I could pay what he owes.
You're weird. Generous, but weird.
I know.
The sentiment is nice, but Rizzo's doesn't just pay money. They're also literally our meal tickets. Unless you also happen to own an orchard, I don't think you can clear this guy.
Yeah, I don't. Okay, let's talk about something else.
Yes, I think we've spoken enough about that imbecile.
Yeah, I think so too. We are done. We are done. You know, you have nothing nice to tell me, Neymar. And that means, you know what that means? It means it's time for the emo spit. Yeah, again a few minutes late. But yeah, get your best dance emotes out to the wonderful beats of Pico. 2 minutes, I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. We are. And Tanya, Alexandra, and obviously also Relaxo, I think I saw, have taken the dance floor over. That's awesome. So let's see. What can I participate with? Let me take out some Ellies. They're cute. And at the same time, it's my turn. Yes, it's my turn to give out some Haribos. So let's do it. There we go. Nice. Okay, let's go in again. We stumbled upon a murder investigation. Yes, it was unexpected, but we are here on in a grand hotel in order to... Thank you, Exana. In order to investigate a murder. So, let's do it. What does the tour do? Caution.
I don't think I've ever seen an orchard before. I mean, other than Miss McDevitt's garden. You mind if we look around a little?
No, we have a tour. Caution, pollination swarms in use in this area. Unauthorized personnel may be killed at their own expense. Okay. Well.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Analyze these.
These footprints match the shoes previously analyzed in the grand ballroom.
Ooh.
There is a 100% chance with a 10% margin of error that they were left by Ruth Bellamy, the actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Okay. Examine the footprint depth and spacing. Spacing between each footstep is short and the imprint in the dirt deep, as if determined. It would appear that Helen was in a hurry. Okay. How do I get out of here?
You can tell a lot about an animal by its tracks.
Sure. Helen was in a hurry and she thought she was being followed.
That's real good work, Captain. You think the killer was chasing Miss Helen through the orchards?
Could be. Hi, are you dead or sleeping? I don't know, but this is loot. Obviously dead. More loot. The orchid's purpleberry puzzle hedges, the conservatory, storage warehouse, and the hive. Okay. Hi, who are you? Jacob. Hi.
Well, sweet hello there, valued visitor.
Hello.
I am sure sorry to break it to you, but our orchards are closed to all officially guided tours at this precise moment in time.
Peter, you're late.
When your folks warn you your face will freeze like that, you aren't supposed to take it seriously.
Why, thank you. Rizzo's encourages all workers to put on a happy face when engaging with valued customers. Rizzo's does beseech you to please purchase one of our self-guided options if you're wishing to join one of our rejuvenative, relaxing, reformatory tours. Now with a Puzzle Hedges trademark maze hunt and special edition taste testing for an extra 35 bits a ticket.
Do you know if Halsey and Helen came? Tater, as I said, you are 2 minutes late. 2 minutes ago we started it. But yeah. Do you know if Halsey and Helen came through him?
Ah, you mean that lovely actor who got herself dead?
Yes.
Damn shame what happened to her. She did come by, but not during any official tour time. I thought she'd hired a private tour at first, but it was Dr. Blossom who was showing her the way to the RR and DD labs. Can't imagine why she'd need to meet with our head researcher on the Spectrum product line outside of her lab hours. Unless, of course, it had to do with the new product unveiling.
You could have. Hey, Helen was the spokesperson of for Spectrum Brown's ad campaign.
That's right. She was. She sure made for some lovely adverts. Maybe it might have involved an issue with the launch batch then? I can't rightly say. All I know is one of our certified tour guides could have given her a much more comprehensive tour of the grounds were that her interest.
Seen any murder weapons lying around? Bottle of poison, a smoking laser pistol, bloodied blunt force objects.
Can't say that I have.
Oh.
We use bad batches of liquor for our pesticides. Only the exterminator mechanicals are armed around here. And I haven't seen any bloody objects aside from the usual pair of gardening shears. Unless, that is, Miss Helen was also stung to death by pollinization mosquitoes.
Mosquitoes, okay.
Was she? That would be a mighty wretched way to go.
Oh, she isn't. How's everyone doing on this lovely Monday? Quite okay, Tater. I mean, the weather is what it is, and Tanya had a confused morning, but otherwise, it's quite fine. It's quite fine. Okay. What about you, Tater? I hope you're having a wonderful night now. I think. Tell me more about the deadly pollinization mosquitoes.
Pollinization by killer mosquitoes, indeedy. It's cutting-edge Rizzo's technology. But don't you worry, valued visitor. Our pollinization cycles only run when the orchards are empty, for safety reasons. When a pollinization cycle finishes or is aborted, all waspitos are biologically programmed to return to the hive, their holding pen. Of course, the very last thing Rizzos would want is a beloved tourist bumbling into the hive and triggering an unscheduled cycle.
Okay.
So you'd best steer clear of it for safety. You'll know the hive by its big, glimmering electric fencing.
Okay, yes, Tater, it gets more and more home. Step by step, you know. There's still so much to do, but still, step by step. That is what we agreed to with Pico. Okay, are you a groundskeeper?
Yes, indeedy.
Indeedy.
I've got the wondrous honor of having just been promoted to third keeper of the grounds after the last one disappeared on the job.
Oh.
Gosh, I guess about a week ago now.
Uh-huh.
Before my morning clock-in last Sunday, I was but a lowly nanner peeler picker on the line shift.
Oh, how lucky you are.
Now I'm responsible for growing every twig and berry on this vast swath of fertile land.
I may become addicted to Expedition 33. Playing or watching, Tater, which one? You don't find it suspicious that the last groundskeeper went missing unexpectedly?
Heaven sweet, no.
Oh.
It's not like he was murdered.
Are you sure?
He simply disappeared without a trace.
Oh, that's
and hasn't
normal.
been heard from since.
Ah, yes, it's totally normal.
And the groundkeeper before that one? Well, she wasn't missing at all.
Oh.
Her body was found near hive control, covered head to toe in thousands of welts.
Oh. Well.
No mystery, and certainly no murder with what happened there. I mean, you can't exactly hold some waspitos on trial. Accidents do happen on the job.
Yeah, if you do silly things, it happens. Wait, no. We are not glossing over this missing groundskeeper. No one knows what happened to him.
Can't speak for others, but I most assuredly don't. I reckon you could talk to my supervisor, the overseeing orchardist. He would know more. I used to ask questions, but gee, I just don't feel the urge to anymore.
Okay, that's cool. Playing. I downloaded it on Game Pass the other day, and I've played probably 40 hours in 3 days. Oh, that's some serious addiction. I actually already purchased a golden ticket.
Well now, you certainly are an individual of refined taste.
I know, right?
There are folks who defend the premium option and its sprat petting zoo, but once you've been bit by one sprat, you've been bit by them all.
Exactly.
Of course, tours of any excess level must be suspended during a scheduled pollinization cycle. Our waspitos are quite territorial and have been known to sting both workers and visitors alike.
Okay. Enough about the orchids.
Gosh and goody gumdrops, but I could talk about the orchards till my lips fell off.
I know.
Instead, let's talk about whatever interests you, because that's what interests me, too.
Oh, awesome. Hey, listen, are you okay? You seem excessively happy.
Why, you say that as if it's a bad thing. I am quite overcome with happiness, indeed. You won't find a Rizzo's worker in all of Eridanos who isn't 100% thrilled in their day-to-day existence. It's part of our brand manifesto.
Okay. This game is the only game in history where I've been like, oh, okay, I fucked up. That's why I died. Tata, you are not that forgiving even to Minecraft? Dude. Because that is where you really die only because you make trouble to yourself. Hey, what do you mean?
Happy workers lead to happy customers. Happy customers are repeat customers.
Okay.
And repeat customers make the charts look better on our weekly profit reports. So if nothing else, it's my responsibility at all times to smile, smile, smile.
Okay.
And you know what never fails to bring a smile to my face? The breathtaking tours we offer throughout the orchard. Seasonally available for purchase in the Nut Hut.
Minecraft is BS and I die on that hill. They are all out to get me dead. Yes, they are. That's normal Minecraft. That's a day-to-day thing. Hey, listen. I'm on an investigation.
What kind of investigation? You wouldn't happen to be from the health inspection office.
Oh, you silly. No, of course not. Hey, listen. That's right. Inspector Emily here to inspect the health and safety of the crops.
Oh, drat. This distresses me, and I do not like feeling cross. I warned the orchardist this could happen when we halted our monthly bribe to Slug. They were always a reliable go-between, regarding inspections before now. So, what might you be looking to find out, Ms. Inspector?
Well, the overseeing Orchidist already told me all about Rizzo's relationship with Slug.
Did he now?
Yeah.
That sounds about right. He has been mightily outspoken in his disdain for Slug in recent months. The overseeing orchardist had the last groundskeeper deliver a contract termination in the place of our regular payment. Rizzo's decided we don't need their services anymore. See, with our new morale-boosting medical treatments, our employees are much more productive. No need for unsightly intimidation tactics.
Alright. In E33 you can negate damage as long as you don't mess up a dodge or parry, so it's entirely my fault. Yeah, but still, sometimes a little bit of luck and especially luck should be involved. If you ask me. What exactly is this medical treatment?
Sorry, I'm not at liberty to say. Trade secrets and all that. You understand, I'm sure.
Oh yes, I do. I think I've heard enough, thanks.
Of course.
Hey, got a ticket already, but tell me more about the Orcuds.
An excellent decision you most certainly won't have cause to regret. Now, presently, you're standing smack dab in the pride and joy of Rizzo's nearly natural product development sector. We call this fecund landscape the Purpleberry Orchards, since that's our main crop. But we also sow and grow mock apples, nanners, pea-free nuts, tarmac, and more.
Okay, that's enough.
I do hope this pleasant conversation has made me useful to you. Rizzo's likes it when we're useful to customers, and I like anything Rizzo's likes.
Oh, you are so in. But thank you, goodbye.
I can't stop you from poking around, but do be mindful of our pollinization hive. Waspitos tend towards aggressive at the best of times. There's a reason why we keep him behind an electric fence, you know.
Alright, that sounds good. So...
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Where? Where are you? There. Let's have a look.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
I know, but there's loot detected nearby is more important. Okay, now we can analyze.
Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Okay, awesome. Who the heck is that?
Timeline discrepancy.
Wait. Well. Nice headshot. Well. This gets weird. I don't know. You tell me. Well, that was weird. Hey. What was that? There's again a timeline discrepancy, or whatever that's called.
Timeline discrepancy detected near. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
We go there later. Oh, wow. Why are you dead? I don't know, but here's weapons and ammo and everything around here. Not for long.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Yeah, where? Here.
Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
There.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Stand in awe before our huge Rizzo's Hothouse Conservatory trademark.
Okay.
This building hosts almost as many plant breeds as we have delicious products. Almost.
Okay.
Are you wondering about that omnipresent warm and fragrant mist?
No.
That's just our all-natural fertilizing spray, made of pureed sissy pig waste products. From nature, back to nature. Our spray is part of the cycle of life. Note, Rizzo's discourages inhalation of its safe and natural liquid fertilizer. In case of accidental inhalation,
Extra gloves? I thought it was a blanket. Anyway, let's go in here. Let's check this out. Hi. Of course you loot first. Priorities. Ah, doesn't matter. Hi.
Hey, what are you doing in here? Are you authorized to be in the conservatory?
Yes.
Are you trying to give me a heart attack?
Yes.
Are you my ex-wife?
Hell no.
No, she fell off the side of Eridanos under mysterious circumstances 6 years ago.
Ah, what a coincidence.
Conveniently rendering our marriage contract null. You must be the new groundskeeper?
Not really.
That can't be it either, seeing how the new one hasn't died yet. Just who are you?
Well, You are the first time raised. I have to return from beyond the grave to exact my revenge.
Very funny.
I know.
If you were Edna, you would have stabbed me in the throat halfway through the second word of my first question.
Oh, this poor fella's lost his wits.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm getting old, damn it. And after a while, anything that isn't a plant gets hard to distinguish from anything that is. But no, you don't look like Edna.
I know, but thanks.
You do smell a bit like her.
Oh, hell no.
Blood and starship grease. You must be that freelance inspector. Well, I suppose you can poke around as you like. Bleeding hell. Standing up like this makes a body forget how stiff he gets, bent over plants all day. Oh, seems I'm not as young as I feel.
You're not. Running off an hour of sleep a day for a while. Excellent, that's already a little bit extreme if you ask me. But yeah, did Celsia and Helen come through here?
Indeed.
Oh.
Tromped in and out of the conservatory with no heed for anyone else. Good thing none of my charges were damaged. Starlet or not, I would have had a harsh word for her. I heard she pushed her way into a tour of the RR&DD labs not soon after. She's just a serial actress. Yet she acts like she's deserved of the same access as a co-CEO.
Uh-huh.
Well, she's not going anywhere ever again. Which is a shame, of course. Taken too soon and all.
Okay. You're a botanist, right? What do you do for Rizzos?
I sit inside and I look at plants. Goal is usually to make Rizzo's fruit products hardier and sweeter, but for every success, there are a couple of hundred failures.
Okay.
Example, tried breeding native Tripicale with a foreign strain. Would have called it Hexticale. In the end, it bred so fast, workers were swallowed up before they could harvest it. That one, I think, can be attributed to the waspitos. Some lament their irritability, but their productivity is unmatched. What's a few dead workers in the architect's designs?
Exactly, what's it? Hey, listen, waspitos are those angry flying bugs, right?
You say angry.
Ah.
I say efficient.
Oh, okay.
Not only can our waspitos defend themselves, but Rizzo's investments as well.
That's good, that's good.
They come through the orchards only during pollination cycles, as dictated by our hive control operators, which means that visitors usually aren't on the receiving ends of their stingers.
Oh. Okay, but if something goes wrong in hive control, the mosquitoes could get out.
Well, yes, if there's an equipment malfunction. The pollination cycle will have to be manually shut down, which means traveling to hive control while the waspitos swarm.
That's not a smart location for it, to be honest. But it's okay, goodbye. Okay. So she came through here. I meant here.
Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Here's also something.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
And everywhere where are footprints, there's someone dead.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Which is weird. Nice amount of loot.
Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered actress known as Halcyon Helen.
What about this one here?
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Exterminator Automech. He died.
Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Incoming!
Okay. There's a lot of enemies now. Come on, shoot his head off. Ew. Okay, so far so good. Well. I wonder why they attack us. Actually, it doesn't matter. Whatever the reason, it's good that they do.
Timeline discrepancy detected. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Okay. Then she went here.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Over there. Thank you for all the weapons. Thank you for all the loot. Is he an enemy? Drunk. So many drunk enemies.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Over here.
Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased.
Let's see if he attacks us, this drunk.
Halcyon. Timeline
Yes.
discrepancy detected nearby.
Incoming!
Okay. Oh, hi. Okay. There's also one. I think so. Thanks for asking. Oh, that was interesting. There's one more. Okay, let's take this one. Hi, Peterista. Wonderful Monday to you. I knew it. You take care of it. Let him do the fighting. Where did he drop? No, don't go there. Shoot. Oops. Well, okay, let's continue. Wasn't me. I promise. Ah, we're here again. Whew. So not much left. Lost. Loot it all. Or maybe I should first scan. R&RD access card. This is a key card for the Rizzo's Research and Development District Labs. If you are reading this warning anywhere other than the R&D labs, please return it to the R&D labs for an only moderate extreme pay deduction and a mild reduction of working figures. Okay, I take it. Now we need to enter the labs, which are over there. Okay. Oh, there's loot. Have you seen the Plague Tale trailer? No, not yet. Everything is done. Unfortunately, not yet. I had plans to do it, but unfortunately it went a little bit south. Everything a little bit. Hi. you want to attack me? No, obviously not. Okay, never mind. What about this one here?
Here they come!
The sniper. Hey, stop healing! Wow, he can really take a shot or two. Okay. Alright. Let's loot here first. Okay. Let's loot this one. Nice. So let's get access to this. I think. Let's go in here. Let's see what we find. It's a spectrum. I don't think we find it inside here, but I think we'll find it. It's here. I wonder if she was here.
I can hear you out there. If you still possess the majority of your mental capacity, please locate the test room through the lobby and to the left. You'll see me through the glass.
I don't know who's talking there, but hi. Let me see. Reception terminal. Hello, I'm so sorry I haven't had the chance to get your name yet and update the terminal. Sucks to be you. What in blessed corporation law is all that commotion down here? Down there. I don't believe the rocket fuel combination distillery mixture was scheduled for another week. Okay. What it was? Oh, this music box. More loot. Pocket watch. Hi. Before Rizzo's was the confectionery juggernaut you know and love today. It was an above-average chemical waste management corporation. Of course it was.
Awful. Wonder if this poor fella had a family.
Sealed. What who? Which fella? What are you talking about? Bit cartridges. Any machine. Hi. Who are you?
How in the aether did you get in here? You're not a Rizzo's authorized. Oh, void it all. What does it even matter now? What do you want? Speak up and quickly if you will.
Okay, hey, listen, who are you?
Pardon the blue blazes out of me, but who in the name of the Eternal are you? I'll have you know, I am Dr. Leora Blossom, the head of research and development, and you are standing in my lab, uninvited. Now, perhaps you couldn't tell by the empty lobby and general state of disarray, but this is no time to be playing games.
Okay. Apologies, I didn't mean to be rude.
Ah, an intruder of some comportment. Forgive me if I overreacted. I'm a little on edge presently.
Obviously.
You see, I've found myself in a bit of a pickle. Some of my lab techs have turned rather aggressive following a recent experiment gone awry. Hence why I've barricaded myself in the lab.
Okay. Isn't there anything you can do to help?
Yes. I suppose I should make myself useful. Let me think. Ah, I know. I can remotely unlock the supply closets in the lower levels of the lab. Perhaps you'll find some useful apparatus or two in them.
Maybe. Hey, listen, what goes on in these labs that would turn your researchers against you?
Oh no. They're quite unaware of their actions, I'm afraid.
Huh?
We're a research and development branch of Rizzo's, focused primarily on the Spectrum vodka line. But the specific research that goes on in this facility is utterly confidential. You understand?
I do. Come on, your secret is safe with me.
Call me a skeptic, but no, I don't believe it would be. Loose lips sink new product ships, you know?
Forget I mentioned it.
Happily, of course.
Yeah, we can never get to 90 in lying. But anyway, I can take care of your problems, but I need you to answer some questions afterwards.
Excellent. You have my gratitude, and soon you'll have my knowledge of Miss Bellamy's recent visit as well.
Perfect.
Now, if you'd rather not kill my lab techs during this cleanup, I believe you can dispense a sedative gas from a terminal in the utility room.
Okay.
These people don't deserve to die, Captain. Let's try using the sedative.
The door to the lower labs is sealed for our safety, so you'll need to take the elevator down.
Okay.
I'll unseal the access hallway for you now. Do take care.
Alright. Then I will. Sealed. Ah, this is the access, obviously. What about this terminal? Memo, mind the gas canisters. Hello everyone, this is your friendly custodial. Staff offering a preemptive apology if the elevator hall is crowded with gas canisters. I mean, yeah, why would you transport them in a lift to begin with? I mean, it's smart, but okay. After work bar meetup. Dear esteemed colleagues, my team and I are all heading to the Grand Colonials Bar this evening for some drinking. Fellowship. All real scientists are welcome to join us. I mean, that's an invitation if I've ever seen one. But how do you distinguish who's a real scientist and who's not? I mean, it can be easy, but maybe it's not. 1 second, I'm puzzling here with something. Cheers from someone who understands that market researchers aren't real scientists. Yes, they aren't. That's true. Okay, next one. Increase protective measures. As we continue our new round of research and product development, I'm increasing the required safety gear for lab workers involved. Okay. That is, I guess, awesome. Oh, loot. Nice. Sure, let's go. What is that? Utility terminal. I have a feeling, though, we need to shoot our way there. Is there loot? Nothing. Transit host. You know what? Let's try to get there without killing too many. Wasn't me.
Smile, damn you!
Oh, there are more.
I'll show you
Hey! Well. Yeah, you continue fighting and I loot. Up. Don't you do that. Man. Shoot! They're good. They're fast at least. Can take one more. What the heck are you? Okay. What was that? Another one. Okay. Oh, it's quiet. I don't know if it's a good or bad sign. The leg has already so much loot. It's crazy. Oh, my friends are both dead. Or something. He doesn't even care if I shoot him in the head. And he's an idiot. Shooting you feels also good. You should try it. What an idiot. Wow. Can take a few magazines, obviously. Finally. Are you lootable? No. Oh, there are my friends. Hi, guys. Nice to have you back. Where are you? Can you get out of my face, please? Thank you. That was my kill.
Please return for consultation at once. And do remember, unauthorized access of confidential Rizzo's information is a capital offense.
Yeah. Blah, blah, blah. Oh. Nice pew-pew. What do we have here? Nothing yet, it seems. Wait. Here. Okay. Here's a terminal. Dispense sedative gas, let's do it. Error. Depleted. Okay. So much for that idea. Welcome, you're happy to have you as a new mechanic. Okay. File how to be a janitor. Training file corrupted. Please guess how to do your job to the best of your ability. Oh, that's cool. First day. Gotten 70 requests from the lab workers that I had to respond to. Okay, gas hooper. I got a request from Dr. Blossom to hook up the gas lines to some canisters that are mixed with a heavy sedative for dispersal in the lower labs. Luckily, I've got enough experience cleaning all the muck that builds up in the vents to get it all done in a couple of days. Okay, you screwed it up, obviously. Jackpot. Since I read that stupid orientation document, I've been hoping that asked me to volunteer for something. Okay. Well. We're here. Wait, I thought it was here. Dr. Blossom should be open to answer questions regarding Helen. But I didn't... Yeah. Yeah, I wanted to use the gas, but I couldn't. Never mind. There's nothing. Why are you dead? Don't know. I swear I didn't kill him. Yet. Because he's loot. Yeah, couldn't be me. Because otherwise loot would be gone. Sort of a trademark. Ooh. More monies. And a silly hat. This top hat once belonged to Captain Phaeson of Byzantium. Last seen on Terror or Monarch. Okay. Seems to be some form of fan room or something. Okay. This door is unopenable. Sucks. What about from here? Have we tried? No. Here? Oh, this potty room. Shampoo. Steal it. Up there in 23. How do I get in there? I like this. This is a very weird lab, but since I've been in a scientific institution of biology once, I know that smell. I know what it smells like. Actually, I was working there. Anyway. Slug lab. Our discovery. Finally finished our first set of experiments on those parasites we harvested from the infected would-be attraction animals. And the result have been... What the hell am I doing? Why am I taking this stone? That's a very good question. to the department. Slug Lab requires your sanitation services for the cadaver removal. Okay. What in blessed corporate law is all this commotion down there? I don't know. More lab notes. Today's incident. I'm sure some of you are still shaken by the events earlier today. But the course of science never did run smooth. Okay. What else do we have? Gas and something. Blossom demanded we help the engineering team produce a gas that would target the neutral links of individuals. Okay. But yeah, here we are. Not looting anything, obviously. Yes, loot. I knew it. So, how do we get out of here? Not from here. Well, let's take the lift then. Hi, guys.
Oh my law. It's you. Wait. What do you think you...
Okay. Wait, gunfire? Sealed. Not sealed anymore. Jazzy, a wonderful Monday to you. I'm starting to finally get more and more free time as the house gets set up from the move. Jazzy, it seems you're ahead of me, but a wonderful Monday to you. I'm here to lurk your face. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the lurk. Everyone who does not know. Jazzy 4, the streamer extraordinaire, and a very, very good friend of ours. Thank you so much. Happy Monday to you too. Yes, yes. I'm so happy that you got it set up. I'm really happy. Guess what I did? I ordered myself a new table. I don't know when it arrives, but soon my setup here will be much better, much more ergonomical, and it will be absolutely amazing table. I love it. I really love it. Finally, a proper table. Yeah. I thought I earned that in this new place. But yeah, I do not know about the delivery time, but soon. So.
Somebody didn't want us talking to Dr. Blossom.
Obviously not.
Do you think it was Miss Helen's killer?
Could be. Wow. She's dead. Use the discrepancy amplifier to find additional clues. Let's do it. Yeah, Jazzy, I wanted to come over to your stream today, but didn't have the chance.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Where are you leading me? Here?
Confirmation of discrepancy confirmed. This person is most definitely dead. But recently, they were still alive.
This amplifier is really smart. How dare you? I don't know. Maybe he felt like it. Examine the body. Let's do it. You're sure you heard gunshots earlier? Yet this victim's loss of blood is oddly minimal. Okay. Please don't worry. Okay. Yeah, Jesse, soon. Soon. Soon I'm in the same situation as you, that I have a little bit more time. Yes, Jesse. 10 years awesome. Definitely. Okay, search the immediate area. Although you distinctly remember hearing gunshots, you don't see any bullet casings.
Anyone else think there should be more bullet holes here?
What an awful place to die. What do you think happened to her?
So, first of all, they came from tape, but 5 kills in and out before we could catch a glimpse of the culprit. I'd expect more blood. I don't see any casings. Let's start here.
Yeah, you're right. Either they cleaned them up or they've got one fancy firearm.
Oh, yeah? There's something. We should go there, but let me hack the computer first. Open the case. Not all Spectrum flavors are present. Aww. The gatling taunts me from behind its glass cage. The infernal void damned thing refuses to work, and I know the exact cause. It's me. Why am I wired like this? I don't know, Mr. Blossom. Dr. Blossom, sorry. But... what am I supposed to do here? View download confirmation. Oh. Error file deleted. Was successful downloaded. Oh. Who would do that? Who would do stuff like this? I don't know. Files here. Error file deleted. Oh, man. Parasite findings. Can't get them. Okay, never mind.
What kind of monster kills all these people over a data cartridge?
A hacker. A bad hacker. Over there. What about here?
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Body heat readings indicate that the culprit was just here, mere moments earlier in the timeline.
Okay, examine the grate.
Looks like a standard ventilation shaft to me. Somebody around my size could have crawled in. Wouldn't have been comfortable or, clean. Ventilation shafts usually turn into sprat nests.
Oh, okay. Examine the fuse box. There's a cut wire in the box. Someone wanted the power cut to something, but you're not sure what. Okay.
See that red wire?
Hmm?
Whoever cut that wire was trying to disrupt the circuit. They could have sealed the lab doors temporarily. At least until the failsafes kicked in.
They could. I feel so detective-ish now. That, yeah, I wanna go there. What is this? Administrator Ludovico. Let's go and have a look. Maybe he's still alive. I think we're through here. This place is boring. We didn't get the information that we wanted and needed, but... yeah, well, we got something.
Attention all personnel. Unscheduled pollinization cycle is about to commence. Please evacuate the orchards at this time.
Pollinization control terminal. Over there.
For pollinization. Cycle is now in progress.
I don't know what a waspio is. I don't particularly want to know what a waspio is. We're about to go find out, aren't we?
Let's see, there was a possibility for manual override. That is why I'm going there.
Here they come!
Okay, here. Cannot use while in combat. Whoa! They're quite good. Can we heal? No, we can't. Not fast enough. Aye. Well, that is interesting. Okay, let's continue. All right. Let's try again.
Attention all personnel. Unscheduled pollinization cycle is about to commence. Please evacuate the orchards at this time. Releasing the waspitos for pollinization. Cycle is now in progress.
I don't know what a waspio is. I don't particularly want to know what a waspio is.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Oh shoot, they are everywhere.
Just wanted to make you...
Incoming!
Huh. Okay, fair enough. They're not after me. That's even better. There's one swarm. There's only one way in. Yeah, do take care of it. Let them take care of it. I keep out of this. I'm the hacker. Okay. Shoot, one is following me. Now they're taking care of it. didn't even touch anything, but still got a level up. That's cool. Oh, my friends, they're here. Okay, fair enough. That's cool. Beam back and let others fight.
Oh, hey. Are those mosquito hives? Don't worry.
Timeline discrepancy detected.
Okay, let's see. Abort the pollination cycle. Let's do it. It's cancelled. Very good. Check recent activity. The last activity recorded exceeds this system's 2-week threshold. Since been purged. Okay. Generally, when two co-workers get blasted out of their minds on Spectrum vodka, and one of them makes a joke about how wild it would be if someone put wasps and mosquitoes together, he doesn't wake up the next day with a promotion and a couple 100,000 rabid insects on his back porch. That's true. That's true. Bail me out. No, you're on your own. Apology. I reread my last message of you and feel I owe you the deepest and most heartfelt of apologies. Okay. That's cool. That's done. What else? Report to Administrator Ludovico. Ah, here's also a door. I didn't know that. You know what? Let's fast travel. I'm lazy. Efficient. Sorry. He's over there. So if I fast travel... Any hostiles? Oh, hi. Shoot. Never mind. I was like, which hostiles? Now I know. Here's the entrance. Let's go here. Very good. That is very, very good. If it's brown, drink it down. Okay. Let's see where we find this administrator, Ludovico. Somewhere. Over there. Ah, yes, I need to go to my penthouse again. Let's go there.
What floor would you like to visit?
My penthouse, please.
Next stop, the finest seat in the house.
You bet. Okay. There he is.
I understand there was an incident at the orchards. The pollination cycle began without my authorization. Fortunately, you managed to save most of the hive.
Yeah, well.
Wasp-mosquitoes are essential to the orchards, you see. Losing them would have cost us months of production.
Glad to be of service.
Something about this incident troubles me. The circumstances are suspicious. But let's concentrate on the matter at hand. Have you discovered anything?
The plot thickens, Administrator.
You have my attention.
Someone stole data from one of your terminals in research and development.
That's troubling, to say the least. Any transfer of proprietary data is strictly prohibited without my permission.
And have you given permission? You can't steal that much data without an expensive cartridge. Our thief had resources.
A clever deduction, Inspector. That gives us a little information to work with.
Cool. This happened just before there was Keto attack. Someone was trying to stop me.
Yes, I share your suspicions. Someone didn't want you following their trail.
Exactly.
This feels like more than corporate espionage. Someone's playing with us, Inspector. And I have never in my life enjoyed games. Did you discover anything else?
Well, Helen insisted on touring the Rizzo's R&D lab.
Insisted? That's interesting. We'd scheduled a tour of the lab for Helen. Purely a public relations event to be held sometime in the indeterminate future.
Of course.
Then again, Helen and I were not well acquainted. I can't speak to her intentions.
She spent a little time at the orchard. I found evidence she was at a picnic.
A picnic? I don't recall approving a private social gathering at the orchards. I'll have to make a note of this information.
Okay.
Thank you for bringing this to my attention. Was there anything else?
Yeah. Dr. Blossom is dead, murdered by an unknown killer.
That's deeply upsetting. Dr. Leora Blossom was an extraordinary scientist and a friend.
And alive, but now she's dead.
We have a murderer on the loose, Inspector. As if the death of Halcyon Helen wasn't enough of a blow to our facility.
Yes, if that happened. All I know is she recognized the killer.
Interesting. The Rizzo's family is a small family, Inspector. Most of us recognize one another. Still, any information is good information. It troubles me to believe Leora could have been murdered by one of our own.
Yeah.
If there's anything else you'd like to share, you have my attention.
Well, I'll let you know if I learn anything else.
This incident at the orchards must be connected to Helen's murder somehow. I don't know how, but I feel it in my marrow.
The same.
My apologies, Inspector. This case is under your jurisdiction, not mine. I leave it in your hands.
Thank you so much.
When you're ready, I suggest a word with the hotel coroner. She should have finished her autopsy by now.
Awesome. I'll be back. Very good. Very, very good. So the autopsy is done, which means that there's some information.
Hey, I was gonna stop him, but I figured he was room service. Then he started going through
Ranger's mascot. What does his mascot do in our suite? That is something we find out after a little break. Yes, Emosh pit time. 2 minutes, I'll be right back. Right, I'm back. We are. So, Tanya and Alexandra have taken the dance floor over this time. Obviously. Absolutely awesome. I love it. So many cuties. For example, from DJ Brisk, Megalodon VT, Jackie Be Good, and now comes some from... Yeah, sure, Rafi. Rafi comes in. But also... something from... Yeah, Chloe, of course. Yeah, okay. So let's go in again. We are in the... Thank you so much for the mosh pit. Anyway, we are in the middle of a murder investigation. Yes, I'm a little bit confused now. We are in our suite, and there's suddenly the mascot here, doing something.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
What are you doing?
Oh, sweet gibbering law. Where'd you come from?
From there.
Sorry, let me just get back in character. Whoa, 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 it's not what it looks like.
Uh-huh. Says who? Give me one reason why I shouldn't kill you.
Easy, friend. No need to get violent. There are as many reasons to spare my life as there are flavors in Rizzo's Spectrum vodka.
Are you sure?
I'll give you 2 reasons. First, I am a valuable asset to the Rizzo's Rangers Tossball Enterprise.
Uh-huh.
And secondly, I'm just here doing a job for a VIP. Mascot's honor.
What kind of job?
I am acting on behalf of Mr. Black Hole Birdie, the Holmeister, the Hack Attack. I don't have a lot of time, but Mr. Birdie sent me to retrieve a message. Something he recorded for Ms. Bellamy while he was off his kilter.
Ooh, okay. You're out of luck, I found it already. It's pretty incriminating.
You found the recording?
Yes.
Oh, well, that's just sweeter than a fistful of purple berry punch. Oh, law, Birdie's gonna slaughter me like a woolly cow.
I hope so.
Will you meet me later, over at the pilot house?
When you're dead?
I swear, from the bottom of my employment contract, I will tell you everything I know about Ms. Bellamy's demise.
Tell me what you know, or they'll have to rinse your remains out of the mascot outfit.
What? But I can't?
You can.
Please don't hurt me. I'm sorry. I can't. Not here. I'm sorry. The pilot house complex. Meet me there, and I'll tell you everything, I swear.
He's scared. Very scared.
The imprint left inside this suitcase matches the silhouette of Halcyon Helen's iconic handgun, the Needler. The weapon was recently removed.
Okay. So someone took a weapon. Not very good, but okay. So where do we need to go now?
What floor would you like to visit?
I think it's the exit.
Oh, so sorry, but you're not actually authorized to visit that floor. What authorized floor can I bring you to?
Huh. That was a misclick. The lobby. Let's go there again.
To the lobby we go.
Yeah, Nyoka and Parvati. These two are good. Let's take them. They're awesome. They're actually very awesome. My top team. Here. Huh. I'm curious what this lighthouse is. Meeting spot. Let's go there. I think that is a place where we have not been yet, so we cannot fast travel there. I was right. How soon we can. Fire? Okay. There are more. You can take a shot or two. Whoa. Had enough. You did not succeed, unfortunately. Sorry. Well, that was interesting. Wherever we turn, we are attacked. Here's some pile. This guy has something. What about these guys here? I'm not participating so much in fighting now at the moment because I'm the detective. Here's some loot, maybe. Oh, yes. I take it all. It's all mine. I think I've earned it. For whatever reasons. 100 meters. It's really already like a marathon of some sort. Amita's reclaimed goods discovered. Okay, this parasite doesn't even care that I'm here. Hi, can I shoot you? Thank you. Okay. Awesome. Very good. Here's a workbench. Do we need to repair anything? Yeah, we could. This one here, definitely. Repair it. No wonder it doesn't do any damage anymore. You too. Sure. Fix it. And you. Tactical shotgun. For you, we have insufficient parts. Well, we can always break something down. Let's see what we have. You, for example. Break it down. 231. Oh my god. These are really hard numbers. 348 damage. Yoi. 83. This is lame. But the rest is good. Yikes. Okay. Okay. I see you.
Anything else? It's good to know we can purchase a replacement here.
Hi.
Hey, you. Come take a look.
What?
Hey, you look like you need some stuff. Fancy watch? Spare cufflink? Single earring? You want it, I've got it.
Okay. Hey, you doing okay?
Me? Oh, sure. Terrific. Never better.
Awesome.
And as soon as I pay off my docking fines, I'll be back on my feet and in my ship.
Docking fines?
So it turns out Slug has some pretty strict rules on vehicle docking, and I may have broken a few of them. Who'd think Slug would be so strict?
Docking rules?
Let's see. There's docking without prior authorization, double docking, docking into adjacent vessels, docking while under the influence of alcohol, docking while under the influence of caffeinoids, and loitering.
Ah, okay. Wow.
And that reminds me that I've got delinquency fees accruing on top of the original docking fines.
Okay.
Which is why I'm hoping you'll purchase my fine wares.
Why are you selling all of that junk?
Junk? My friend, this is not junk. These are people's prized possessions.
Oh, of course they are.
Priceless personal effects, beloved souvenirs and knickknacks.
Uh-huh. So did you come by them?
Huh? Oh, well, some of the guests left this stuff behind.
Wait, what? It must not be that valuable if people left it behind.
Take a look for yourself.
Okay, sure. Show me what you have. Well, actually, it's not so bad. What do you have here? Let me check the weapons. Oh, nothing. Armor. Super lame. Super lame. Totally super lame. But these kits are nice. Do you have anything to sell to her? Let's take the rest of her money. Okay, cool. Very cool. 158 of 350. So we don't need to sell anything, but we can. Here's a fiver. 13, 3, 2, 49. Oh, wow. You don't go. You go. 33. Keep it for now. 108 armor. Yikes. Thank you. 108 armor? Heck yeah. I still want that. Nice. 108 and 49. So from now, nobody's damaging me anymore. I can pick this all up, obviously. Can I sell it back to her?
I knew you'd be back.
I know.
Always happy to see a new customer. Or a repeat customer. Any customer.
Yeah, of course. Hey, listen. I want to sell something. Yes, I can sell her the clutter bag. Okay. So first I steal it from her, then I sell it to her. Fair enough, but she can repair something. Hey, repair my armor, please. This one, and this one. Thank you, bye. Okay. Never mind. So, last leg of our trip towards the meeting point. Let's see what we get here. Now, first of all, let's see the weapons, because there were so many awesome weapons here that... Let me take the light one, for example, 695. Wait, where's my... This one? 308 to 693. Heck yeah, this is my plasma rifle. My new one. 40 energy. Oh yeah, this is my new rifle. You bet. What about a weapon here? Melee weapon, 171 I have now. 231, already much better. 231, do we have anything better? 348, it's a two-handed melee. What about Nyoka? What do you have? 193. 348. Sure, take this one. Awesome. What about Parvati? 184. 182. 193. 189. She has a one-handed now, right? No, she has two-handed. Give her this one. Why not? Good. Then here's the 74 times 3. 142 times 3. That's mine. Actually, it's not. Mine was... Which one did I want to take? Ah, this one. Okay. 74 times 3. Take this one. No, don't take it. Take, decisions. Take this one. That's very good. Okay, what about Nyoka? Heavy weapons with 70. That's actually quite good. Keep it. Okay, we are done. No, wait. I wanted to check for myself still. Heavy weapons and stuff. Light weapons. I have now a 69 times 8 in light. 69 times 8 in light. I think there's nothing better here. Not in light. In energy, yes. In others, yes. But not in light. 17. 295 in heavy. Oi. Those are numbers. Those are serious numbers. Let's get that straight. Hey, what was that? Light. 115 times 8. 69 times 8. Heck yeah. Change it. There's no better sniper rifle yet. Yet. Soon we will. Awesome. Great. What are these guys? Pilot house engineer. Are you hostile? No, you're not. Okay.
You're sure he's not in the museum?
Even if he is, no one will think you dress the same as him on purpose.
Okay.
I was at breakfast first. If anything, he's dressed the same as me.
But we can part your hair on the other side, just in case.
Wow. Okay. Well. 39 meters and over there. Let's see how we get there. I hope it's not inside. He said he said not in. But it is in. Hi.
Timeline discrepancy detected near. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
He's slightly dead.
Discrepancy detected. Rizzo's company policy clearly states that all proprietary mascots must exhibit signs of physical life.
Exactly. Puncture wounds near his collarbone. I'm having trouble finding the exit wound.
Excellent observation, Inspector. Have you deduced a possible cause of death?
Firearms, not a conventional weapon either.
Unusually small entry wounds indicate exotic weaponry.
Mm-hmm.
Closest approximations are 1. Incident involving a game of darts. 2. The Needler.
Ooh, the Needler?
Yes, Inspector. The Needler. Bespoke handgun carried and wielded by Halcyon Helen. Famously deployed by Halcyon Helen in Terror on Monarch. This weapon was responsible for executing the Chief of the Savages, played by Spencer Woolridge.
Amplifier, before we go, do you think he'd missed his outfit?
This unit is incapable of providing ethical advice. This unit is also incapable of answering rhetorical questions.
Oh, dang. I'll take his things. It's potential evidence, yeah. Okay. Alright, so he's dead. Wait, unlockable scroll wheel. Don't do this. Let's hack this one. This is stealing.
Kick him down.
Okay. Modify some of the weapons. For example, this one. Install a mod. What do we have here? Rate of fire 15. Wow. Yeah, install them all. This one. Yes. This one. Yes. And this one. Yes. Wow. What a weapon. This is insanely good. What about you? No, wait. Which one was the other weapon that I wanted to keep? There was one of these ones. 153, 345. Here, this one. Modify it. Crit damage plus 25. That's okay. Do it. Noise reduction. Sure. Take it. Nice. Awesome. What about this one? Can we install here something? Oh, we can. Melee weapon grip. Increase attack speed. That's very good. True grip. Melee weapon durability plus 25. I'll take some. I can take either or, I think. Or can I take both? No, I can only take one of them. Durability or attack speed? No, durability is okay. Keep it. Nice. Very good. So, what now? Because he's dead. Search the land complex for clues. Use the discrepancy amplifier to search for any signs of Bertie. Okay. Hi. Bertie. Here's something.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. This empty bottle of spirits does not belong to any known corporate brand. Suspicious residue detected.
High concentration of ethanol. Someone's brewing moonshine with antiseptics.
Excellent deduction, Inspector. Imbibing of unauthorized beverages is strictly prohibited under Rizzo's company law.
Okay.
Ingredients include antiseptic alcohol, sucrose, and unidentifiable miscellaneous organic material. Closest match. Counterfeit spirits available at the Piraeus spaceport.
Okay. Close to the Piraeus spaceport. Alright, is that good or not? Intercom there. That the game wants me to beam. So let's go there. Over there. Actually, landing pad. Let's go here. Because we can. Awesome. Raising your determination skill unlocks something. Where do we need to go? Over there, 1 out of 3. Hi. There's no door here? Here's a door. There we go. Over there, 42. Can't jump over here. Stupid. No can do. We have to go around. Hi.
Rizzo's purple-berry fudge.
Incoming!
What's it now? Oh, my new weapon. Yeah, you thought so. Okay. There's something going on with this booze here, obviously, because these guys are all, like, high on something. Hi. So let's see.
Inspector.
Hi, Cedric.
Good to see you. Let me just grant you access and welcome to the Piraeus spaceport.
Thank you. Either or. I think I take this one because it's closer. Piraeus spaceport. What am I supposed to do here? Find Bertie at the spaceport. Okay. Fair enough. I don't know what Bertie is up to, but it's definitely nothing good. I need to start cooking and cleaning a little. Have a great rest of your night. Yeah, you too, Alexandra. Thank you so much for dropping by. And enjoy your meal. Past travel location discovered. That's cool.
I don't like...
Hey, you! We've been looking for you, and by we, I mean Slug.
Why?
Been real busy sniffing around Eridanos for clues, haven't you, Inspector?
Yes.
See, Sluglight Underground don't like that much.
If you had anything to do with Sublight, you'd have started shooting about 12 words ago.
Yep.
Should have kept your nose where it belonged, Inspector. Slug's sick of all your meddling in their affairs. Our affairs, I mean. We're... Draw, you damn breadworm, draw!
Hey, listen. I'm an inspector, fella. Sticking my nose where it doesn't belong is my job.
Well, you ain't gonna stick that nose anywhere ever again.
Come on, pal. Don't do anything you won't live to regret.
Regret? Regret? I regret nothing. You're going down.
Oh, you are in for now.
Loot him. There's one more. Is he lootable? No. Got a job for anyone with a... Oh, wow. Hit note. Got a job for anyone with a ready gun hand and empty pockets. As an inspector looking into the murder of Halsey and Helen. Okay. Be sure to let them know Slug territory is off limits. The reward's 40,000 bit plus all the enhancing chemicals you would ever want from the marketeer. Okay. Okay. Who? You. Alright. You're up. And you're dead. Okay. So much for them.
Reminds me of Rose. Just a bit.
Joseph Dempsey. Hi.
Hello. Welcome to Aridano's Dry Goods and Sundry, the most standard and unremarkable general store this side of Halcyon.
Okay.
I'm marketeer Joseph Dempsey, here to make your shopping experience as pleasant and normal as possible.
Okay, hi. You said your title was Marketeer, right? Ever refer to yourself just as Marketeer?
Oh, I see you've read some of my poems. Very clever, Inspector. Yes, my pen name is the Marketeer, though I also use it in certain business dealings. Wait a moment. Why do you ask?
Show him the hit note.
Hey now, hey, let's all be reasonable here. I'm just a middleman. None of this was my idea. Occasionally, jobs requiring discretion arrive here from the hotel. Always anonymous and always lucrative. For a sizable cut, I set these jobs up and ask no questions. Somebody sent me a note telling me they wanted you dead. I don't know who, and I don't know why. I swear.
You were hired by anonymous note to hire someone else by anonymous note?
Yeah, of course. It's called a paper trail.
Oh, okay.
Give me a little credit. I'm a professional. I've got to have some standards.
Here's what's going to happen. You're going to pay me, and then I'll walk away.
Of course. Here. Terribly sorry
750?
for all this, Inspector. I'll certainly owe you in the future.
You owe me 40,000, you moron. You said something about 40,000. I swear, this way, and there's even lights on it. What might this sign mean? Harbor Master's office.
I don't know what to make of Sublight Underground. Well, this port seems real busy.
It
Wonder if
is.
they're trying to compete with the Groundbreaker.
Hi, a gnome. Gnome Bertie.
What do you want?
You're Black Hole Bertie, right?
Not so loud. How'd you know it was me?
Just a guess. I'm an inspector and a damn good one.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
You must be a good one to sniff me out.
I know.
I'm in no mood to sign autographs, and I hate disappointing fans. So I'm lying low. You know, incompleto.
Incognito, you moron.
Oh, yeah, I guess it's kinda neato. Oh, what's it matter? Helen's gone. She's gone and nothing I do will bring her back. I've been trying to find who did this. That's what she would do.
Okay.
Track down the killer and bring them to justice. But I'm stumped. And not very clever.
No, totally not.
Being bright was always Helen's thing.
Hey, listen, maybe I can help. I was hired to solve Helen's murder.
Oh, so you're the inspector.
Hmm?
Hope you have more luck figuring things out than me. You probably ask me some questions, huh? I'm sure you're asking everybody questions, so you can find Helen's killer.
You're right.
So, how do I help?
Well, let's start here. Want to explain why you smashed up your picnic with Helen?
Oh, the picnic.
Yep.
Right. I get real mad sometimes. Ugly mad. Something I've been working on, but when Helen said we were through, I lost it.
You broke up? No, wait, what did you do after the picnic?
I got blotto with the other Rangers.
What?
You know, soaked, muddled, preserved.
Blooter, half shot, void lush,
Void lush.
serpentine swizzle, starry.
Ah.
1 bit down, 3 bits up, spread across the spectrum. Top heavy. Should I go on?
Nah, it's okay. I get it. He'd been drinking. Thanks, Nayoka.
The team noticed I was in a bad way when I got back to the hotel. When I told them Helen and I were Splitsville, they wanted to cheer me up. We were up the pole afore evening. The hotel staff said we was bothering the other guests on account of all the crying and yelling and practice body tackling, Zeke said we should move elsewhere, get some air.
Where did you go?
We ended up at the Wilderness Exploitation Reserve. I think somebody wanted to pet a woolly cow. There was this one cow off away from the others. Zeke figured it'd be a laugh to get her drunk. One thing led to another, and I think we might have maybe, stolen her.
Hey, what did you steal a cow for?
I don't know. We were drunk.
Hey.
And we made bad choices. She was all alone. I know how that feels now. It's so hard to be all by your lonesome.
Okay.
My memory's a little muddled after that. I guess me and the team got split up, because I know I was on my own at the pilot house for a time.
Could anyone from the pilot house back that up?
I reckon not. See, I went to the weather station. I was looking for where Helen stashed her data pad for safekeeping, right? She'd asked me to get it, mind. I wasn't stealing. I'm no thief.
Her data pad. And did you find it?
Sure did. Only there was a guard out there who found me.
Uh-huh.
She started yelling about how I was trespassing and in serious trouble. Thing is, it was real dark out there. So dark, she couldn't tell who I was.
Oh, that's good. How convenient. You sure this guard couldn't ID you?
Real sure. It was dark as night gets. Plus, I've got small veins.
Huh.
Anyway, I didn't much feel like trying to explain why I was out there, or why I was drunk, and holding someone else's data pad, and also maybe crying a little, so I booked it. Ran like the Rangers were down by 3, and I just bronzed the toss ball in the Friday zone.
Okay. Did anyone else see you that night? Think hard. Anyone, anywhere else?
Yeah, I mean, no. Nope. No one else.
I would have to be dead to not realize that's a lie.
Can we pretend I didn't mention that?
No, we can't.
I don't want to tell you. I'll get in trouble.
You get in trouble if you don't tell. What do you think, Parvati? Up for a little good Inspector, bad Inspector?
Good one, Captain.
Okay, join in.
Oh, you're serious? You want me to be the bad inspector?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes. You can do this. Just pretend you're a serial hero shaking down a dissident.
Oh, you mean like an Against the Outlaw case?
Yeah, exactly.
There's this scene where Agent Khan grabs a fella by the collar and really gives him what for.
Yes, that sounds good.
Oh, yeah. That's a pretty intense scene.
All right, you can do this, Parvati. Just do what Agent Khan would do.
Yes.
Now you listen here, Birdie. You've been giving us the runabout and I don't much appreciate it. Ms. Helen's killer is still out there and we got every intention of hunting him down.
Thank you, Parvati. You're good.
Whoa, you're not going to do the part where Agent Khan pulls a pistol on the suspect, right?
Let her continue. I want to see where this goes.
Tell us what you know. Because if any more innocent people die, that's gonna be on you. You understand me?
Wait, more folks could die?
Yes. What did you think?
You're joking. Law, I had no idea this was so big.
Duh.
Was that too much?
No, that was good.
It's a matter of other folks' lives, then. Look, I talked to Auric, okay? Auric West. Hangs out around the spaceport. He's the one who taught me the breathing exercises I use to calm down.
Your bookie murders confidant, a secret paramour with whom you're having a torrid affair.
Confidant is like confidence. What's torrid mean?
Never mind. Who's Auric, Bertie?
Don't get the wrong idea, okay? Auric's not a bad guy. He's just got an unusual job.
Okay.
So now you have the whole story. After I talked to Auric, I went back to the hotel. Woke up the next morning with Helen's data pad in my hand and the hangover to end all hangovers. Don't know if I'll ever drink again.
Well, any advice for next time, Yoga?
Sure. Get yourself a bit of taro blood, whisk it in a bowl with an egg and crushed caffeinoid, hold your nose and drink it straight. And the next time you drink, avoid the darker stuff.
Sounds like a very good advice.
I'll, have to think about that one, ma'am. Anyway, you ought to take Helen's datapad. Maybe you'll have better luck understanding her notes. Either she was writing in code, or I'm dumber than a bag of hammers.
I think the latter.
Cracker notes, but it's like I said. Being bright was Helen's thing.
There's still a gap in your timeline, Bertie. I'm not sure Blackout will cut it.
I know that. But you gotta believe me. I would never hurt Helen, no matter how drunk I was. You could preserve me in Spectrum Brown and I wouldn't even look at her funny.
Okay.
I want to help you find her killer, Inspector. I knew Helen better than anybody. And it could be handy to have a guy like me around, in case anybody gives you trouble.
I can't let the suspect be part of the investigation.
I get it. I'll head back to the Grand Colonial then. Unless you need me for anything else?
I have a few more questions.
What do you want to know?
What do I? Yes, about Helen.
What about her?
What was the relationship with her like?
Look, you and me, we both know I'm a big dumb tossball star, right? What I'm good at. Rizzo's knows it. The fans know it. Helen, she saw me as more than that. She saw someone who had more to offer than big muscles and a signature black hole stomp. Being with Helen was magic. She was magic. There ain't good enough words for something as special as what we had together.
Okay. Why did you break up?
I wish I knew. Must have been something I did. At the picnic, Helen just kept saying she didn't want to drag me into her world.
Uh-huh.
Maybe one of the higher-ups in motion pictures was giving her trouble over us? I don't know. I tried to understand, but I don't.
Okay, did you have any enemies?
Rival actresses, maybe? I don't know too much about the motion picture industry.
Okay.
Except for Helen's pictures, obviously.
Obviously.
Those I probably know by heart. Seen them about 100 times each.
Let me ask you something else.
What do you want to know?
About Auric West.
Yeah?
What's his deal?
Auric's a businessman. He sells stuff you can't get elsewhere. You know, alternative stuff.
Alternative, okay.
We're talking sort of science, crockery, whole supplements.
Uh-huh. I see, and why would someone buy whole supplements?
Maybe putting effort accelerators in your body isn't always the right call, you know? Maybe there are other options. Maybe I don't take all the accelerator those pushes on me.
Okay. I get it. You want to keep your fringe medical opinion on the down low.
People get worked up about this kind of thing is all.
I know.
Not that my personal business should be any concern of theirs.
That's true.
Yeah?
Where can I find him?
Auric hangs around the spaceport most days. Since he's not here at the bar, he's most likely over by the buy-a-bunks at the shipping yard.
Okay. Why did you have the mascot pull that little stunt over the recording in Helen's room?
I remember sending her the recording, but law, I was halfway to preserved by then. I don't know what was on it. When I realized what I'd done, I panicked.
Okay.
If I'd said something dumb, folks might think I was involved in her death. I was scared of looking suspicious.
I found the recording. There's nothing incriminating on it.
You listened to it? What'd I say to Helen? Did I sound drunk?
Well, no, not at all. It was very, very sweet.
Thank the architect. I hope she heard it. I don't want the last time she heard my voice to be when I was all angry at the orchards.
Oh, well. What's it like to be a famous tossball player?
Tossball was, is, and always will be the greatest game in the universe. And I would give it up in a heartbeat to have Helen back.
Okay. That's enough for now. Thank you. Alright. So far, so good. Auric West. Administrator Ludovico. Let's go to Auric West first.
Buy a bunk, huh? I think I'll stick to my cabin, thanks.
Okay. Hi.
Hey there. You looking to unwind, friend? Maybe you're on your way to the bar for a good time.
Yeah, you could say so.
Maybe you're interested in something a little better than beer or Adreno? Something with a little more kick?
Well... Maybe I am.
Then maybe I'm your guy.
Maybe.
The name's Auric. I deal in, shall we say, holistic pharmaceuticals, natural substances and the like. You know, alternative stuff.
That's it. Hardcore shit.
I know. Ooh, it came out of the ground. That's where worms live. I get it. I do.
Okay.
Why go for that homegrown shit when you could be pumping your body full of effort accelerators? Says it right on the Anti-Cleo's box. Better than nature, right?
Yeah, right.
Well, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret, pal. Those pharmaceuticals the corporations manufacture, not all of them are as good for you as the board wants you to believe.
Okay. Yeah, I noticed as much.
Alternatives. That's the way to go, pal. Trust me. No matter what ails you, I got what you need.
Okay. So, what kind of alternatives do you sell?
What do I sell?
Yeah.
I've got premium shit, my friend. Vitamins like you wouldn't believe. Calcium, vitamin D, reverse vitamin D. I got everything, my friend. You got stress problems? I got stress solutions. Aromatherapy eases the mind. Diluted mantisaur essence, best kept secret in the business. And if you're a real freak, techniques to calm yourself by fooling your own mind. If they can tame the rage of a certain well-known tossball star, they can help anybody.
I'd like to ask you some questions about Bertie Holcomb.
Wait, you ain't a sheriff, right? You gotta tell me if you're a sheriff.
Well, what makes you think I'm a sheriff?
Because you talk like one. I'd like to ask you some questions. No one says that outside of the serials.
I'm not here to bring you any trouble. I just want to talk.
All right, fine. Yeah, I know Bertie. So what?
Well, was Bertie with you the night Halsey and Helen was killed?
Yeah. Damn shame about that. Bertie thought the world of Helen, you know. He showed up drunk at my place wanting to talk about the breakup. Helen dumped him, he said. Boy, was he in a bad way. I'd never seen him like that before. We talked for a while, and when he felt better, I sent him back to the hotel. Told him to drink more water, get some sleep.
How do you know Bertie?
He may or may not buy alternatives from me from time to time. A little diluted mantisaur essence here, a little vitamin B negative there.
Okay. What for?
He's stressed out of his mind, the poor guy. Everyone knows his name. Can't turn around without having to sign an autograph. Then you throw in playing tossball for a living. Violence like that, it does things to a body. It does things to the head.
Okay. What do you mean tossball does things to the head?
Come on. Bertie's a damn good hacker, but taking that many blows to the noggin would scramble anyone's upstairs business. I know it's knocked a few of his memories loose. I worry about him, that's all. He's a good kid. Got a good heart.
Heard you taught Bertie some breathing techniques.
Yeah, that was me. Bertie's got a temper, but he's not a bad kid, you know? He's trying to work on it.
Alright, that's all for now. Thank you. Okay, we've confirmed the alibi. That's not very, very precious. It's really, really precious. What do we have here? Brand unit. Waiver. Ah, it's okay. I don't want it. 2 meters and there's something. What are we up to next? Report to Administrator Ludovico. I could. Let's do it. I think there's also a terminal or something. No, it's not. Okay. Transition to Eridanos. Okay. Over there, 288. Here. Let's go to the front entrance. Although Ludovico is in the penthouse, I think. Dang. Then I went to the wrong place. Yeah, well. Always the same. Yeah, well. Over there, 37. Hi. I just like to talk to the elevator, let's admit it. Hey, bring me to the penthouse suite, please.
Next stop, the finest seat in the house.
Thank you. Awesome. All right. Here it is.
Inspector.
Hi. I managed to track down Black Hole Bertie.
I'm pleased to hear that. Bertie Holcomb is a valuable asset to the Rizzo's Rangers property.
Uh-huh.
When Helen was murdered, Bertie was nowhere to be found. The timing of his disappearance is unfortunate.
Bertie's something of a character, but he's harmless. I feel a little bad for him.
Try not to feel too bad for him. Bertie is a brilliant athlete. The universe has balanced his talent by making him a slackwit.
Okay. His teammates had a bad influence on him. There was the incident with the woolly cow.
Yes, I know about the woolly cow. Constable Keene had Bertie's teammates arrested for unauthorized inebriation of livestock.
Okay, that's no offense.
Bertie himself was nowhere to be found during the incident. Ironically, if Keene had arrested him, he'd have the perfect alibi.
That's true.
Be plain with me, Inspector. Do you believe Black Hole Bertie killed Helen?
It's possible. I'm still investigating my leads.
Understood. I appreciate your candor.
Thank you.
I'd like you to continue your investigation. Notify me as soon as you're ready to make a formal accusation.
By the way, Bertie agreed to stay at the Grand Colonial.
I appreciate that. I'd rather keep Bertie within the public eye than let him languish in a bar at the docks.
Fair enough.
If you're through investigating Bertie, I recommend looking into Cedric Kincannon. He's been entirely too comfortable since we began this investigation. I don't trust Cedric when he's comfortable.
I'll be back. Okay. So that was definitely an exclusion, if you ask me. Would that be exclude Bertie? Here are so many things here, so many tasks, so many faction quests and stuff like this we still have open. And that is actually something which we will then continue tomorrow. Let me go to Felix here. Here's still 2 perk points available. On Yuka is also something. Yuka, what do you have? You have 1. Okay. Chance to reset. Okay. Equipment range. Equip time and range weapon reload speed. Take it. That sounds good. That is for New York. Then, what is with Parvati, by the way? Parvati has also something. She has 1. Give her the same. Except, Pika Max. He's also 1. He could have the... Increase your hacking skill when Max is in the party. I can't say. Sam has also 1. Equip time and range weapon reload speed. He has no problem with that, I think. Stuns the target, leaving them unable to act for a short time. That's good. Always stuns auto mechanicals. Ah, okay. Don't forget it. Not interested. No, I can't decide. How many do we have? Perks? We have 3. Oh, wow. That is definitely something we need to look into. And also the 49 points here available. Oh my, so many. That is definitely a lot. Really a lot. But yeah, I think that is also something we have a look at tomorrow. Yeah, we save here and we call it. That sounds good. Sounds exactly like what we do. Wow, what an awesome day. I did not expect that we would fall into a murder investigation. I thought we'd go just into this is definitely a DLC, by the way. I just thought we go into the main mission, but suddenly we were in the murder investigation, and I'm not saying no to that. Because this murder investigation is awesome. It's a very nice DLC, obviously. And let me have a look. That is not the only one, I think, right? Oh, where we will see achievements, by the way. 17 of 68, 25%. Aye. Improved your gear 30 times during tinkering mods. Okay. Recruited all of the companions. There's a lot that we still need to do. Yeah, I wanted to look at the DLCs, what we have here. Space's Choice Edition here. Base game, Peril on Gorgon, and Murder on Eridanos. Peril on Gorgon is the other one. So we have 2 content DLCs here, obviously, and we are doing this one now. Okay. I get it. Yeah, here we continue tomorrow. Tomorrow, 15 UTC, with the Outer Worlds, the Space's Choice Edition. So, thank you all so much for being here. It was a great Monday. Can't be a better start to the week, if you ask me. It was really, really nice. Have a wonderful rest of the Monday. Enjoy your Tuesday. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay out of trouble. Hope to see you soon again. Until tomorrow, 15 UTC. And bye.